go. There you go. There we go. All right. I just want to tell you all, thank you so much for being here, making this night so special. Thunder Mountain Wrestling, all of us, we appreciate it so much. Now, as many of you know, I've been gone for a little while. About the last couple shows, I've been wheeling and dealing, making deals, and I stepped away from the table for a minute, and somebody played my hand. Yeah, played my hand. So I'm here to reestablish order to the chaos. And tonight, I promise you all a reckoning. We're going to set things to order. But first, I want to thank this man right here, our garrison commander. Woo! Yeah. No, I want to hear an army response. I want to hear the army. Hooah! 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 You know what that is? That's the sound of victory. That's the sound of the greatest army the world has ever known. That's right. That's the greatest war fighters the world has ever seen and ever will see. And for that, I give you thanks. And I got to tell you, it gives me the shivers. Just listening to it just gives me the shivers. Colonel, we share a similar culture. You better keep up here with me, Noel. Yeah. We share a similar culture. The Army and Thunder Mountain Wrestling, we both share an idea of challenge coin, right? Now I'd like to present this challenge coin to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you and all of our war fighters do for us every single day to keep us safe, to make it so we can lay down in our beds at night and sleep sound. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's say you start the show. What are you so impatient about, Noah? This is my party. All right. So as many of you know, I haven't been here. I promise you a reckoning. And I guess Noah's really impatient. So we got to get started. But I just want to make sure that the Colonel understands. You are now family. You are now our family, Colonel. And thank you for your service. Thank you. Happy, friendly faces. I am going to pick you to say something.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the greatest installation on this earth. I am Antoinette Mintz. I am from the Soldier Family Readiness Center, and I am stoked about tonight because you are here, and you're going to make this spectacular. So enjoy yourself, and let's have a good time.
Let the brawl begin.
All right, fans, who's ready for some wrestling? You know, I didn't really feel it. Like, I didn't feel the walls shake. I didn't feel the ground move. I said, who's ready for some wrestling? All right, now that sounds more like it. Now, of course, here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, before we get started with our show, we of course like to honor our flag and our country. So we do ask that you all rise and remove your headgear for our national anthem being sung by Ashley.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM live broadcast of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. We are here on Fort Huachuca for Base Brawl as the USA chants deafen this arena. Paul Quarter alongside the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, Dave Davies. Dave, good to see you're here on time.
Yeah, I figured I'd show up early and maybe try to catch a little of that America action. But I'm gonna have trouble hearing you tonight.
All right.
Who are all these random people in here?
These are the men and the women that secure our freedom every single day. We do have comments in the chat already. Joyce Porter says we're ready for some wrestling. And what are the green stripes? Stripes where?
Green stripes.
I couldn't tell you. Joyce, whenever you let us know what you're talking about, we appreciate that one. Always great to have Joyce Potter in the chat. That music means one thing and one thing only. Canadian Carnage is coming to the ring to start us off at Base Brawl.
From Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at a combined weight of 462 pounds, they are the Iron Pitbull and Huero Picante.
And there are the Canadians, and they are not getting the warmest of reception here on Fort Huachuca. We are on base, and Canadian Carnage seem to be public enemy number one for our servicemen and women.
Well, you know, you think they'd have a little more appreciation from our brothers from the north. Hopefully nobody calls ice or anything and gets these guys shoveled out of here.
Right in front of us there is Guerrero Picante and the Iron Pitbull, former Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And boy, do they have a tall task tonight, Dave.
Who are they fighting?
They're fighting the tag team. Probably the scariest tag team in wrestling. The duo of Michael Kruger and Chivero.
Oh, wow. Well, that's going to be quite the event. I like rooting for my Canadian brothers, but they might be in some Canadian trouble.
We'll see. We'll see how Michael Kruger and Chivero take over this tag team division of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Will they be a force to be reckoned with?
I got it.
And here come the USA chants out, Dave. Canadian Carnage drawing the ire one more time of our servicemen and women and their families.
I don't think they realize who's about to walk out of that door. I don't think Chevero claims any land.
Thunder Valley
probably
Ranch,
got out of
that's all I
prison.
know.
What?
Thunder Valley Ranch, that's all I know. So here we are.
I say the only thing American about Kruger is the prison that he just got out of.
Thank God this gymnasium's very well lit.
Oh, Picante, again, I love you, brother, but, this might be a long night for you guys.
And introducing their opponents from under the mountain at a combined weight of 666 pounds, Michael Kruger and Chevero, the Deathless.
666 pounds. Michael Kruger's 450 of those. Big man. Scary man. And he is coming this way.
I'm wondering, he's probably wrestling because he ran out of his Pulp Fiction money. So here he is.
Kruger is, but Chevero and Kruger, this is terrifying.
I'll tell you what, Dave. Chevero looks like he is tamed to Michael Kruger, and I never thought anyone could do that.
Carnage. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I don't know what you call that thing. That creature.
Yeah, so,
It just emerged from the
Pretty
depths.
terrifying duo just entered the ring right now.
I mean, this is the scariest thing I've seen in Thunder Mountain in a long time.
Iron Pitbull and Guerrero Picante facing off for the first time with Michael Kruger and the Chevero.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm more worried about Chevero here. His power has exponentially grown since inheriting it.
I will give Guerrero Picante and the Iron Pitbull a lot of credit here, Dave. Not phased by the duo of Chevero and Michael Kruger.
Oh, that's some Quebec fortitude right there. No fear in the Canadians.
The crowd loving it here in Port Huachuca.
Their country may refuse to fight, but these guys don't.
It looks like they both want to start the match. They're having a little disagreement.
There we go. It's going to be Chevero against the Iron Pitbull to start off in the center of the ring. Referee for this match is Miguel Rivera.
Man has been beaten, bruised, and broken.
You always talk about the referees. Who cares? They don't do anything anyways.
You're not wrong about that one. You're not wrong about that one. We're going to be locked up in the center of the ring. Chevero putting Iron Pitbull in the corner, something we very rarely see from the Iron Pitbull. Iron Pitbull delivers a right and stuns Chevero.
And the Iron Pitbull hasn't had the success he thought he was going to have at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, but if he wants to get into some winning ways, this will be quite a match to do it on.
Chevero, clothesline by the Iron Pitbull, did not look to phase him. Shots to the chest, the Iron Pitbull, we talk about it all the time, old school wrestler. He's not the athlete of these these new wrestlers. He's just a wrestler that knows toughness and pain.
Something I've always wondered about the Chevero. Do you think he just has like that one outfit, or does he have like a closet with like 20 of them, and he picks out which one of those he wants to wear?
I'm surprised Chevero knows what clothes are. Chevero's got the upper hand here against the Iron Pitbull as he's got him on the ropes, struggling to get him off, and finally does whip him into the ropes, and a shoulder tackle takes down the Iron Pitbull.
Yeah, Chevero, again, he's just been a presence in Thunder Mountain Wrestling since its inception. He's just a guy that you don't really want to trifle with or even say his name out loud.
This is going to be a very, very interesting tag team matchup. Chevero and Michael Kruger, the first time that they have tagged in Thunder Mountain Wrestling and probably ever. And this is going to be interesting to see if they can work together, two lone creatures of the night.
Iron Pitbull trying to make sure there's no baby Cheveros coming.
Oh, there's this body slam from the Iron Pitbull. And now Guerrero Picante is going to be tagged in from the Iron Pitbull. He's going up to the top turnbuckle, maybe just the second. He thinks better of it. Canadian Carnage is Guerrero Picante right across the forehead to Chevero.
Guerrero Picante, I mean, again, I'm surprised that he's still alive after that beating that he took against Stud. So nice to even have him back in the ring.
Oh, Picante taunting Michael Kruger. I'm surprised Michael Kruger understands the rules of tag team wrestling. Michael Kruger, fresh off a deathmatch tournament in Michigan. This guy just loves to inflict and receive pain, an emphasis on receive pain.
I haven't quite figured that guy out yet.
Is it a guy? Are you sure about that?
I don't know. It's 2014. I'm not assuming anything.
Picante in control of Chivero, and he's raking the eyes along the ropes, and Kruger delivers a right-handed Guerrero Picante.
Referee doing his best Stevie Wonder imitation out there.
And now Chivero taking the upper hand against Guerrero Picante. Across the jaw, a couple shots across the jaw to Guerrero Picante, and Chivero now has regained control of this match. Yet to see Michael Kruger in illegal action in this match, but Chivero seems to be in control as of now.
Guerrero Picante is just a glutton for punishment.
A cocky pin from the Chivero. Picante able to kick out with ease.
Like, this is the kind of stuff that you pay triple for in Vegas.
Across the back with that shot from the Chivero. Picante, a rake to the eyes. A little bit of a thumb to the eyes, and Miguel Rivera, the referee, right there, sees it, warns him about it. Picante not interested. Picante now in off the ropes, and a drop kick right to the knees of Chivero. And what's Michael Kruger doing on the outside?
Yeah, I never know what that thing is doing.
Michael Kruger trying to oh, there he goes. Kruger had Picante scouted, and now on the outside, Michael Kruger, he's got Guerrero Picante, choke slam on the ring apron. Chivero, a huge boot to the Iron Pitbull in the corner. Picante dead in the center of the ring.
Yeah, Chivero put that size 18 right across the grill of the Canadian.
Picante can't even turn around on the turnbuckle. He's so out of it and dazed, and the big boot sets him down. That could do it. Chivero has to go for the cover. He's deciding that he wants to inflict some more damage on Canadian Carnage as Michael Kruger finally tagged in this match.
Oh, poor Guerrero Picante.
Oh my goodness, what a move from Michael Kruger and the Chivero. Now Kruger, he's going to deliver a leg chop of his own to Picante, somehow gets his shoulder up.
And I don't know if the Iron Pitbull is alive over there. I'm not seeing any movement out of him. He looks to be out completely cold. Guy's hanging out with
Michael
Bill Cosby.
Kruger's got him up. Oh my goodness, into the abyss. That is it, Michael Kruger. 1, 2. What is Miguel Rivera doing? The ref, you get in the ring. This is not a good start for our. Oh, a big splash from Kruger. 2 and 3. That does it. That's not a good start for our officials here, Dave.
Oh, again, you know what a big fan I am of theirs. But man, oh man, that was light work for Chivero and that psychopath.
Oh, on the inside, we got Kruger choking out Guerrero Picante on the outside. Chivero is choking out the Iron Pitbull, and both members of Canadian Carnage lay lifeless on the mat.
Yeah, you could say that Guerrero Picante is going to come out of that ring gimpy.
Oh, Kruger again, another splash. He's not done with Canadian Carnage. And the most unlikely of the fan-favorite teams gives the fans what they want and lay Canadian Carnage out here in Fort Huachuca.
Like, we haven't been beating up on Canada for long enough. These two guys are going to be leaving Fort Huachuca and going straight to the hospital.
Miguel Rivera unceremoniously getting Guerrero Picante outside the ring. Iron Pitbull is finally to his feet, but what a start we have to base brawl from Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
They're going to start naming that move after Guerrero Picante when you're laying there unconscious getting pinned. Like, oh, he's doing the Picante. He's doing it again.
Ooh, Jesus Ballesteros in the chat says, great broadcast team. Thank you, Jesus. Joyce Potter in the chat says,
I gotta carry this guy.
I was going to say, do not let my co-broadcasters hear that. We try to keep them level-headed, and it's tough enough as it is.
That's what I told some of these new wrestlers. They made the big time. They get broadcast by me. So congratulations to you.
Oh, what a start we had to base brawl, Dave. And we are just about ready to get our second match underway. Noah Stone lets us know that it's going to be Street Rat Jimmy, and Street Rat Jimmy is going to be taking on in a handicap match Tank Malone and Stevie Ray Pim.
Street trash against the pop star? Can't wait.
Of course, Stevie Ray Pim turned a darker leaf now, not really interested in entertaining the fans anymore, so brings out Tank Malone and makes it a 1-on-2 every single time they're out.
Well, he reminds me of a young Kurt Cobain. And hopefully, it takes the same life path.
We throw it over to Noah Stone as we get our first introduction.
Yeah, so street trash against the pop star, huh?
And here comes fan favorite from the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Training Facility himself, Street Rat Jimmy.
Yeah, fans love this guy, but very similar to Guerrero Picante, he just pretty much goes in there and takes an ass kicking.
Introducing first, from nowhere, Arizona, weighing 180 pounds, Street Rat Jimmy.
The last time we saw Street Rat Jimmy in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, Michael Kruger delivered one of the most vicious pile drivers we've ever seen. Looks like he has made a full recovery from that, but it doesn't get any easier for Michael Kruger, Dave. Again, a handicap match with 180-pound Street Rat Jimmy.
Look at this guy. He thinks he's a star. Well, congratulations. You get called by me, so maybe you will be one day. Here comes the pop star.
Well, this isn't Stevie Ray Pim's music. Must be introducing Tank Malone first. It's interesting that Tank Malone and Stevie Ray would enter separately, considering they are joined at the hip. And here is Tank Malone.
Wait a minute, who is this guy?
Tank Malone, former security guard for Thunder Mountain Wrestling. He's been hired from Stevie Ray Pim to provide security for him and him alone now.
So the pop star can't fight, no fights anymore?
Well, you've been saying that for years. I couldn't help but notice Noah Stone said opponent. And it looks like our ring announcer Noah is leaving it at this. Is Stevie Ray Pim not here tonight?
I don't know. Maybe he did live out his full potential.
Well, that would be the first time this year we get to see Tank Malone or Stevie Ray Pim in one-on-one action. Normally it's a handicap situation and they try to take the advantage 2-on-1 against whoever they're fighting.
So Tank Malone thinks he's going to get in the ring with the big boys. Huh? Well, you don't get in the ring with Ali because you think you can box. So we'll see if this guy has anything to offer besides saving pop star's butt all the time.
Well, officially, this will be Tank Malone's Thunder Mountain Wrestling debut legally in a match. And we got Street Rat, the fan favorite, getting cheered here from the Fort Huachuca servicemen and women and their families.
Oh yeah, so Street Rat's developed some kind of fanfare, so he doesn't want to disappoint all these wonderful men and women in green and brown and whatever camouflage that is.
Yeah, Tank Malone wearing those camo boots, and the fans aren't buying it. They know that's straight pandering. Street Rat Jimmy, I mean, Tank Malone, this is his first one-on-one action. Street Rat Jimmy's been in there with Bad News Magoo, Michael Kruger, and a host of Thunder Mountain Wrestling wrestlers. I would have to give him the advantage, although Tank Malone seems to have the early advantage.
Those boots are more pandering than the new Snow White movie.
Street Rat Jimmy, Tank Malone. Street Rat can't get the upper hands. Tank Malone's got a lot of strength to him. Former Thunder Mountain security and holding fans back from the Foundation and Bad News and War Bear last year. You know, he worked on his strength, and he's got some power behind him.
This reminds me of Dirty Dancing. Tank Malone being a very ugly Patrick Swayze.
Oh, Street Rat Jimmy able to counter the power with some quickness and an arm drag. Tank Malone doesn't know where he's at. And there's a drop kick to the chest. Tank Malone turned the wrong way. And there's some great ring awareness from Tank Malone getting outside. But Street Rat wants this one to continue.
And Tank Malone realizing that it's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Tank Malone, the big boot to Street Rat, stops any momentum that he had. And now Tank Malone's got Street Rat up. He's got him in a little bit of a headlock and a back hammer right to the lower solar plexus of Street Rat Jimmy.
Hey, Tank Malone, 1988 Cole that wants its soul glow back.
Tank Malone now, shots to the face of Street Rat Jimmy. Those are closed fists. Miguel Rivera trying to intervene, but he's our referee for this match. Miguel Rivera looks like he's still on Dream Street.
Referee Miguel making sure
He's Tank Malone's trying to knock the product right out of Jimmy's hair.
Kick to the midsection from Street Rat Jimmy. Tank Malone took his eyes off of Street Rat, and there's a shot to the midsection of Tank Malone. He's got him. He's got him in a headlock, but Street Rat trying to battle out of it. Tank Malone trying to drop him on his head and succeeds with a DDT.
And there goes the Mohawk. It's gonna be a photo now.
Takes a long time to get the Mohawk like that.
2 3/4.
Let's show some respect, Tank. Yeah, we got a chin lock here from Tank Malone as he's trying to submit Street Rat Jimmy. And I did have Street Rat as a favorite in this matchup, but Tank Malone been the dominant aggressor early on.
Oh, he's trying to put him to sleep. Night, night, Street Rat.
That is a legal hold. That is not choked in. Street Rat trying to come out.
Hey, he's flailing around like Adrian Peterson's kid.
Street Rat able to get to his feet, trying to battle out of this one. Tank Malone still trying to lock it in. He's got it locked in, and there's a nice little headlock takeover. Good job there from Street Rat, keeping his shoulders up. It's not a pin if his shoulders up.
Jimmy doing a good job of keeping
So Craigslist doesn't really exist anymore, and this is where Street Trash gets his action?
Tank Malone still in control of this matchup. Street Rat Jimmy battling Tank Malone. Shots in the midsection. Again, Tank Malone giving no rest to Street Rat Jimmy. He's going to set him up and on the ropes. Neck first, Street Rat Jimmy losing a lot of oxygen here in this last couple minutes.
Yeah, it's like 2020 all over again.
He's got him up, Tank Malone. He's looking to send Street Rat Jimmy down.
Get the slam.
Big slam from Tank Malone.
Oh, every chiropractor's dream right there.
Raw strength into the cover.
2, and just a 2 count from Tank Malone. He doesn't like that one. I'll tell you what, Dave, I'm a little bit disappointed Stevie Ray Pim's not out here. It's like he doesn't respect the troops enough to put on a performance for him.
Oh! Like Richard Pryor, burn!
Tank Malone has Stevie Ray Pim in the corner. Street Rat Jimmy. Stevie Ray's on the mind. Street Rat does reverse it. A couple monkey rolls, and there's the monkey flip from Street Rat Jimmy back to his feet. Street Rat trying to gain some momentum in this one, and a big splash in the corner. He's got him up, and a bulldog face first goes Tank Malone.
Oh, what a comeback.
1,
2, and no, Tank Malone able to kick out.
I was saying, if he could come back, so could parachute pants. I still own a couple pairs of those.
I don't know. I guess you can't.
Street Rat asking, was it really 2? The crowd says yes. Tank Malone looks like he's shaking off the cobwebs. Both wrestlers now a little bit fatigued in the center of the ring. They've both been trying to end it early. And now it's a war of attrition.
Oh, and a plumbing blow.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's who's going to keep gas in the tank the longest.
Yeah, no, just vicious knee.
Shots to the midsection from Tank Malone. He's got Street Rat in the corner. He's got him up, and he's going to put him down with a big sidewalk slam. Boom! Tank Malone, that could do it. Does he go for the cover? He will.
Street Trash is going
1,
down.
2, and Street Rat able to kick out.
I don't know how he's doing this. It's like microwaves. How do those things work?
I don't know. I don't know what either of these men have to do to put one another away.
So Tank Malone now
Incredible.
has Street Rat trying to pick him up to his feet. Street Rat finally coming to. Shots to the midsection of Tank Malone.
Oh, do it for Big George Foreman.
It doesn't look like Tank wants to. Oh, no. Street Rat lands awkwardly on his leg.
He might have hurt his knee there.
And it looks like Tank Malone wants to take advantage of that one. Street Rat Jimmy thrown to the outside.
Yeah, it's hard to pin them when they're not in the ring, genius.
Joyce Potter in the chat says, let's go, Tank. Talking about Tank Malone.
Oh, that soul glow mess up your brain?
Tank Malone forearm to the face of Street Rat Jimmy. He's got ill intentions on the outside, throws him back inside the ring, and again, Jimmy with that knee hitting the rope. That's not a bad strategy from Tank Malone. Street Rat Jimmy, a lot of aerial maneuvers and great athleticism, try to slow him down.
Whoa!
Oh, Tank Malone calls out
Commander's getting involved.
Oh! You'll miss with the military. Tank Malone, that was a bad idea. Street Rat's got him. He's got Tank Malone in the corner. He's going to try to whip him to the other side. Tank Malone will go ahead and reverse this one. Street Rat up. Tank doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. And a street sweeper. DDT from Street Rat Jimmy. That should do it.
Yeah, like Paul Walker and faulty brakes on a Porsche. I did not see that coming. The Army Colonel just got up and...
Oh, no. Street Rat's got him exactly where he wants him. Street Rat Jimmy. Dumpster dive connects. That's going to be a 1, 2, 3.
And with a little help from the Colonel, fan favorite Street Trash Jimmy gets the victory.
Yeah, how's the 2-on-1 field on the other side, Tank?
Well, you know what they're saying about karma, huh, Tank Malone? It sucks when somebody comes and beats you up and you're not wrestling, doesn't it?
What a match that was. That one, back and forth action. Tank Malone had it in the early going. A couple of times he lost focus, and that cost him in the end. Street Rat Jimmy able to put him away and bring these Fort Huachuca fans to their feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I can't believe how many people are in here tonight. You think that like Eddie Money was playing or something?
Street Rat Jimmy.
Tank Malone on the outside, you can see arguing with Miguel Rivera. I don't know what he's arguing about. Miguel Rivera could have counted to 6. He was out.
Yeah, I was going to say, Corbin is an ex-wife. Like I said, Tank Malone finally on the other end of somebody jumping into a fight that they don't have any business in. So, like I would say to a Cienega fan, deal with it, Tank.
Joyce Potter in the chat says, boo! The one Tank Malone fan that I've seen tonight, Joyce Potter, shout out.
That guy has fans?
Rowdy crowd tonight, Dave.
USA! 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 USA!
Well, it finally is again. There was a little while there where we couldn't really be so proud of that. But we're back, baby.
For the Colonel.
There better not be any tariffs on the alcoholic beverages over there, I'll tell you that much.
That was incredible. But we've got even more incredible action for you coming up. And I don't even want to...
Throw it over to No Stone.
Because this night has been awesome, and you folks deserve another match.
This is Ballesteros in the chat with American flag emojis. Absolutely, Noah.
Let's let Noah and those 1991 Converses tell us who's going to fight here. What are those, grandmamas?
Is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, I know that music. My favorite
boy.
entrance theme leads to one of my favorite Thunder Mountain Wrestling wrestlers, the Maverick.
Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. We bonded over a little bit of tequila. We have very similar life views.
And all that is man, Maverick, the unbranded bull.
There is the Maverick, Dave. The unbranded bull, as Noah calls him. And he is looking
He's
to
pretty
come out
spry
here and
for a
inflict
big
some
fella.
damage.
He looks like an extra from Desperado.
New
I think
referee.
Bowman has lice.
New referee Travis Martel getting some merchandise there from the Maverick. Usually that runs you about $10.99 over at the merch table. That's a lie. I don't know how much it costs.
All right. Yeah, so that blanket probably has lice. Might want to keep that thing off your head. Don't put it down on the mat. Burn it.
Well, that means that music can only mean one thing. It's the first chance we get to look at Slick Tyson Stone and Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and what a venue to debut at in Fort Huachuca at Base Brawl.
He is the equalizer.
Oh, I ain't seen this guy before. He's got... well, he's in there against the Thunder Mountain Wrestling vet, so let's see. Let's see what this...
I don't know how many times in how many states I gotta do this, but I guess I gotta do your job, Mr. Stone, Noah Stone. So
It's Joel.
and total style.
Yeah, let's show some respect. Didn't take long for him to figure Joel out.
Hails from Fort Moore, Georgia. Weighing in.
Oh, Roll Tide.
Weighing in at.
Former service member.
He passed away today, so y'all don't need to worry about that. He is the equalizer, Slick Tyson Stone.
Does he
I don't
need
know
a job?
All these wrestlers get the microphones. That's what I'm here for. Shut up and fight.
Ooh, right to the chest of Noah Stone, not Joel. Why you got me saying Joel? What the hell?
That's his name.
I think mine would have been better.
Couldn't disagree more, Noah.
Joel's running his mouth to this guy. This guy might be handing out a second beating after he gets done with the Maverick.
Well, Noah obviously forgot the slap he took from Ursus as he starts to run his mouth to wrestlers again. He was doing good for a long time.
I have to say, I'm as respectful as they come when it comes to these guys. Never anything bad to say.
About the fans' attitude. He doesn't care where he
Here
goes.
we go.
He's
The
here
first
to
time
himself and be
we get
the
to
equalizer.
see Slick Tyson Stone. He's facing off against the unbranded Bull
I
Maverick.
don't know if he really.
Hey, so let's see what this new guy's got against the Maverick. We know what the Maverick is.
Senior referee Travis Martel starts the match. The first time we've seen Travis as well tonight.
Oh, he might as well go with a sandwich.
It's a wrestling match. Yes.
So Maverick and Steele looking like they wanna lock up, but Slick is playing some head games with the unbranded Bull right now.
Can't quite figure out what the slow start's going on here.
Yeah.
Maverick wants to type in the center of the ring. Tyson Stone says no. Oh! And he goats him into coming inside. Of course, you can't touch a wrestler when he's in between the ropes, and Tyson Stone takes advantage of that one. And now he's got the upper hand against Maverick.
It's looking like he's bringing a pretty decent level of intelligence into this match. A man that knows what he's doing. I don't know what's up with that bling on, though. He gonna lose that. That's probably fake anyways.
Maverick now trying to deliver a shoulder block, and the unstoppable force against the immovable object. Who's going to give first?
I mean, a bull versus stone.
Yeah, let's see here. I'd like to see some wrestling.
I've never heard of a bull and a stone.
And not a pee-pee contest.
All right, Slick's got the advantage on Maverick once again. Big elbow. Looks like it just connected with the neck. Just missed the head. That could have been a disastrous situation for Maverick. Slick goes face first into the turnbuckle. Maverick able to counter that one.
Bull's starting to go off now.
Yeah, and this is where the Maverick starts taking over matches. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, those chops we can always feel through the camera, Dave.
He just slapped the memories of his grandfather right out of his body.
All the woos throughout the crowd. Well, they love it.
Oh, Slick's looking to return the favor. Oh, Maverick stops it, and he's going to deliver another chop.
Again,
Normally, we know wrestlers, they like to take the chops to show how tough they are. Maverick not interested in that. He just wants to deliver the punishment right now.
Yeah, you can have a perception of yourself, and then you can have a reality of yourself.
And now just driving him into that turnbuckle post.
Are you familiar with the term illusions of grandeur? I coined that term.
He rams through
Maverick, a big splash in the corner to Slick. Oh, and Slick out of it.
Night.
Veteran move to get to the outside after you were out. You want to be, if you're going to be dazed and confused, might as well be out of the ring where you can't get pinned.
He's stumbling around looking for ibuprofen is what he's doing. Oh, they're just handing out pizzas over there? Where's my pizza? What, celebrities last?
I wasn't going to say anything. I had pizza too before he came here. So.
Give him a
Sorry.
What is this? This is a wrestling
What?
match. There's no time
You already had
in
pizza?
wrestling.
Slick taking his time on the outside. Maverick, he wants to chase him now.
Wait any longer. He's gonna
The last time Maverick got over ambitious, Slick was able to get the upper hand and shots to the throat of the unbranded bull. And again, Slick baits him in, and Maverick takes the bait.
What a surprise. Slick is
Oh, I'm just looking at the pizza now.
that he is not afraid to take it.
Focus, mouthpiece. Got the best color man in the game for nothing, folks.
Slick, baby. Okay, wonderful. You know what I call it?
Slick's got the Maverick. Oh, he sends him face first into the steel ring post. And
Oh,
he
yeah,
had a
there's
hammer
a fight
lock on his
going on.
arm, so couldn't protect himself on that one.
Oh, and now they're outside of the ring. Again, I keep trying to remind these geniuses you can't pin anybody when they're outside the ring.
Now, we gotta wonder if they'll make it back in the ring.
Good awareness there from Slick as Travis Martel was about to count them both out, but Slick, as smart as he is, he's not going for the win. He's going for the pin.
Yeah, he is a high level of wrestling intelligence taking place with this guy.
And he
I
keeps
guess that's something you see out of these gentlemen very often.
big combos from Slick. Might be a fighting genre gamer as he's hitting those combos with ease.
Yeah, I think he might be in the wrong sport.
Turning the crowd around.
He might be in the wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. All of a sudden, we got ourselves a UFC match on our hands.
But Maverick
Yeah, he was dropping some ground and pound.
in full control. Maverick is in a lot of trouble.
That's normally something that they save for the Cheer Foundation.
Maverick now hung up on the second rogue. Slick with the choke. You got to break the hold. No disqualification there. He does get it just in time.
Who's going to disqualify him?
Head senior official Travis Martel. It's not what the fans came here to see, but don't test head referee Travis Martel. He doesn't take any shtick from anybody.
Oh, he's giving him the Scranton Strangle over there.
Nice little break. Yeah, you know, not all.
So the unbranded bull in a little bit of trouble. Slick's got him hung up on the second rope. He's going to go off the opposite rope and a big shot to the back of the head of Maverick, the unbranded bull, and now in the center of the ring.
Again, that's another Cheer Foundation.
Seen that from anyone.
He's ripping off his whole flow, line for line. bar for bar.
1, 2, not enough to keep Maverick down. Just testing the waters of the toughness of the unbranded bull with that cover. Of course, that was never going to bring him down.
Nah, Maverick's too tough to go out that easily.
This is not good for the unbranded
Must be
bull.
from Tombstone.
Don't see how he fights
Maverick
back
too
into
tough to
this.
die.
Oh, but wait a
Ducks the
second.
clothesline off the rope, but there's a crossbody. The Maverick coming right back on to Tyson Stone. 2, and Tyson Stone able to kick out.
And all that intelligence doesn't matter if you're unconscious.
So these two
Here we go. Both men struggling to get to their feet. Very evenly matched opponents here, Maverick and Tyson Stone. They go about it in different ways. Maverick a little bit more of a clean fighter. Tyson Stone wants to gain every upper hand he can and test the ref's patience. But I got to say, Dave, both fighters evenly matched here tonight.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty even affair.
Oh,
I hope the newcomer wins it so he can upgrade that thing from aluminum to like maybe silver, that chain he's got on. Pretty sure it's made out of like recycled soda cans.
Ooh, Maverick twisting his arm the wrong way and then puts it over the rope and slams it down, doing some damage to Slick Tyson Stone.
Wait, is Maverick thinking of going up?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Here's the unbranded bull. He's trying to go to the top
He's
rope.
getting high.
Oh, I see. I think Slick sees it. I think Slick's playing possum again. Maverick up, and he was. Slick Tyson Stone saw it the whole way.
Stone moves out of the way.
Again, another highly intelligent technique from Tyson Stone.
Well, Tyson
So
Stone.
Tyson Stone now. And Maverick exchanging shots in the center of the ring. Maverick looks like he wants to put him up.
Oh.
And he's going to try to get him over. Slick does block.
Well, Tyson Stone now with a big elbow. Right
And Tyson Stone now with the hammer lock. And he wants to inflict damage on Maverick's arm. Oh, that's an ST1 from Tyson Stone. That could do it.
Goes for the cover here.
Oh, the
1,
newcomer.
2, kick out from Maverick.
Oh, that was a little. I thought the Maverick may have been done on that, but looks like Tyson Stone's got a little more work to do.
That should have done it there, Dave. ST1 is Tyson Stone staple. That's put many wrestlers out all across the country, but Maverick able to kick out.
So again, let's see who's got the gas to finish this match.
I'm impressed.
Or the arm, I should say.
They both targeting the arms of each other. Again, even match, and there's a big spear from the Bull. Does he have enough to get the cover? He's got to get it. It could be over. Might have taken too much time. Can he put him down? 2. No, that it was just a little too much time to get that cover.
Mike's kind of similar to Keith Richards. How is this guy alive?
These fans are at the edge of their seat. You can just tell they're loving it.
After that spear, Tyson Stone trying to be the first man up, but he can't do it. Yeah, that spear took a lot out of him. Now Travis Martell is going to start the count. He's at 2. If both men don't answer the count at 10, kind of like our Super Vader division, they'll both be counted out, and this match will result in a draw.
Why is he trying to put his fist through the canvas? Trying to put it through his face. God, do I have to tell these guys everything?
Both men up, and here we are, squaring off in the center of the ring. I want to tell you, Dave, evenly matched competitors going at it right now.
Oh, he wants to go bare knuckle.
Shots exchanged in the center of the ring between Tyson Stone and Maverick, the unbranded Bull. Chops and shots across the jaw. Who's going to falter first?
Tyson Stone, he's got some serious technique in those punches.
Maverick with the knee to the midsection. He's trying to get Stone into the corner, and Stone able to reverse. I don't know if he put enough into that whip. Maverick should see this coming. No! That did him. Maverick too tired to even look up, and Tyson Stone with a big splash in the corner. Looks like Tyson Stone has ill intentions. He wants to try his luck from the top rope now.
Yeah, this is more like just a battle of attrition right now.
Maverick. He's up, and Maverick sees it coming, and a shot to the midsection is going to knock Slick down. Oh, no, Maverick's got some ill intentions from the second rope. A big superplex. That should do it.
Yeah, if Maverick can wake up and remember to tag him.
It's a double cover. Ring the bell. It's a double cover. It's going to be a draw. It's a double cover. We're going to end this match in a draw. And this evenly matched contest, how else could it end?
That's the first time for Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
The fans don't like it, but I can't think of a better outcome for what we just saw.
I don't make the rules.
What is this, a participation trophy?
Who gets the winner's purse is what I'm wondering.
I don't think they're done.
Oh, they're not done. They want to restart this matchup. There has to be a winner.
Yeah, I don't think they're done yet. I don't think they're going to take the news of that draw very lightly.
Oh, Maverick's saying something. Can we hear it? Maverick and Slick looking around. Ooh, there he goes. Sign of respect, but not really.
I don't think so.
I know that, Grip. Trying to get the upper hand on a handshake. Oh, look at that.
I think ladies and gentlemen.
There's a good show of respect.
We may have a new tag team here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. These guys are putting on a love fest like they're in the foundation.
Didn't you just call them the Cheer Foundation?
Well, I got to tell you, I now like them both a lot more. You know, we might have got
a sign of respect here from Slick and Maverick.
Stone, you're a good guy.
I did run into Will Kennedy earlier today, and I asked him if he was actually going to fight with a sanitary napkin or just keep it in his pocket. But he decided not to divulge that information to me.
That's what this is all about, Ryan.
All right, so base brawl continues, and we've seen some high-flying action. So far here tonight, David, yeah, that draw isn't what the fans wanted to see, but we called it all night. Evenly matched competitors going at it. How else was it supposed to end?
Just about as little respect.
A tie is like waking up with your sister.
Wrestling for the fans, and definitely for me, Bad News Bagoo.
Ooh, Noah Stone says Bad News Bagoo's coming out now.
Yeah, but you have respect for all all
Well, is that this match? I mean, Joel doesn't really ever know what he's talking about. So I'll go ahead and wait to see this.
You're not wrong. We've been surprised before. How come they turned Ryan's mic down so far?
I don't know.
I haven't heard him at all tonight.
That seems like dirty pool by Joel, making sure that Rock and Roller's mic is low and his mic is loud. Talk about a narcissist. Where's everybody getting this pizza?
Are we ready for more action? I mean, if we're not, we can wait. That didn't sound like we were ready. I asked if we were ready for more action. Well, coming up next, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Looks like Mr. Noah Stone was correct.
Oh, there he is.
There's the big bad news Bagoo.
You might want to watch your P's and Q's today. This guy is not a big fan of yours.
Of course, bad news. Not happy that I always intervene between him and the violence that he's trying to inflict on Dave Davies. It's called being a good friend.
Oh, you know I gotta say what's up to my boy over here. I don't know who the newcomer is, but best of luck to you, sir. You're gonna need it.
California, weighing in at 353 pounds.
Oh, he's lost some weight.
News Bagoo.
Yeah, every time this guy gets into Thunder Mountain Wrestling, he is a force.
Well, we always say bad news Bagoo. If it wasn't for him getting distracted by his hatred of people, he'd probably be undefeated in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, he should have beat the animal.
And we can hear bad news going to the crowd right now. How we doing, bad news? Ow. See, I told you, look.
Told you, not a big fan of yours. Oh, thank you.
I think he broke my knuckles. He likes me a little too much.
Yeah, bad news in the house. That means good times are in the house.
That's the exact opposite of what it means, actually. You don't get a
good times for me. I get to watch somebody die. They got rid of snuff films a long time ago, so this is the only time I get to see a possible fatality.
You don't get a nickname like bad news by bringing good times, Dave.
Bad news, yeah. Joel better watch his butt in there. Didn't bad news Bagoo already take care of Joel once before?
Maybe.
All right, let's take out the fresh meat.
And introducing his opponent from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Versace Don, Rampage Michael.
This guy's just trying to soak in the last moments of his life before it's over.
You're not wrong about that one.
This guy looks like what bad news has for lunch. Who's he pointing at? This guy wants to be a star. I saw this guy roughing up a reporter out back earlier, so he might not be the nice guy that he's portraying himself to all these fans.
Look at the back of his shirt. It says Thunder Mountain Wrestling Beast.
We shall see if Rampage Michaels is that Thunder Mountain Wrestling Beast, as Noah Stone points out the merch that he is wearing.
Get enough of them.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all in on a little inside information. I was talking with Bad News Bagoo. He's got a couple of things ready for fresh meat over here. So don't be surprised when you see some nasty stuff in that ring.
And Bad News, no stranger to being patted down, getting checked for weapons by referee Travis Martel.
His weapons are right in front of him. His left and his right.
You're not wrong, Dave. And you said Rampage was seeing his live flash before his eyes. And as I have stepped in between you and Bad News before because you like to run your mouth at people, I have seen my live flash before my eyes with him too.
He ain't that scary.
Oh, he is a giant man. Old Fresh Meat over here doesn't have a prayer. Best of luck to you.
Bad News Bagoo showing off his guns to the crowd, and the men and women that serve our country not too impressed.
Yeah, they don't even know what they're looking at. And old Fresh Meat over here, I wouldn't trade this guy for a pack of smokes. Bad News Bagoo.
What do you think about that response, Dave?
What's the matter? You can't handle it. I don't like
I guess
it.
I'll just let anybody in the Army nowadays, huh?
I know.
So we got our one-on-one contest right now. It's a pose-off between Rampage and Bad News.
Do they not have schools on Fort Huachuca? These people don't seem to have the highest level of intelligence.
The USA chants come out for Rampage Michaels. Bad News. I don't get Bad News. Sometimes he just wants to give the fans a lot of shtick and then try to draw their cheers. He's a very confusing person. A lot of layers to Bad News Bagoo.
Bad News Bagoo only knows one thing, and that is beating the absolute pulp out of Fresh Meat like Rampage.
And here we are, Bad News already getting distracted by the crowd. He wants to do his test of strength to Rampage Michaels.
Again, I saw Bad News Bagoo eat a burrito bigger than this guy.
We haven't seen much action as of late.
And Bad News is going to initially win the test of strength. Not many people can really mess with Bad News Bagoo when it comes to strength.
Oh, you like
Animal
that,
comes to
Rampage?
mind.
You like how that feels when Bad News Bagoo punches you in the jaw like that? Welcome to Thunder Mountain Wrestling, Fresh Meat.
And a kick to the chest of Rampage Jackson. Now Bad News, as he often does, comes out in control of this matchup. Rampage shots in the midsection. Bad News ate him pretty good, but does get a little bit flustered after these ones. And Michaels, bam, right in the corner, really doing some damage to Bad News Bagoo.
Oh, this guy's excited. He's having a good time. Well, guess what? Again, they don't have him, they don't call him, I have something unfortunate to tell you, Bagoo.
That is the best line you deliver. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, and there it is.
And Rampage Michaels looking like Rampage Jackson after those shots.
What is he showing off?
Rampage going right.
That guy has the muscle tone of a young Britney Spears.
That's about what happened.
Oh, Bad News Bagoo wiping off that shoulder block. Didn't even affect him.
Oh, a lot more.
Oh, and right across the jaw, he says, screw the shoulder block. How's your jaw feel? And Bagoo.
Oh, I'm going
Tell him to
to tell
bring it.
Bagoo what you said.
Bad News, he wants to go against the ropes. Oh, Rampage. Oh, smart maneuver from Rampage Michaels.
That was pretty slick. All you're going to do is upset the bear. That's all you're going to do. You're poking the bear right now.
I got to say, big props to this Fort Huachuca crowd. We have not had an atmosphere like this since Thunder Rumble in Bisbee, Arizona.
Yeah. I got PTSD from that.
I mean, Bad News and War Bear both came after you in that night. And Bad News on the outside of the ring as we see Rampage Michaels doing push-ups in the center of the ring like a leadoff hitter that just popped the ball up.
Bad News is taking a break.
It's not a bad idea from Bad News Bagoo. We usually don't associate the smarts of Bad News Bagoo because of his overwhelming strength. But take your time out there. You have 10 count before you have to come back in.
Yeah, if he's going to sit in the ring and just flaunt off his goods, yeah, he might as well.
Rampage
sorry,
Michaels.
Rampage, here it comes.
Rampage Michaels across the jaw. And we do have a foreign object in the ring now from Rampage Michaels.
Yeah, not sure what. Bagu hit him so hard he knocked parts of his body off of him.
Definitely needs a dentist.
Shot to the back does not phase Bad News Bagu, and a shot across the face sends Michaels to the mat.
Again, he's got a couple of surprises in store for Fresh Meat over here.
That's a choke. Head referee Travis Martell on it. Bagu does break the hold before the disqualification.
I did say, that's the thing you got to worry about.
Choking isn't always a bad thing.
Especially if the referee allows you to get away with it. It's a tough job these referees have. Yeah, blatant choke, you want to disqualify, but that's not what the people came to see.
Oh, look at the spider monkey here, jumping on Bagu.
Well, this is what Street Rat Jimmy tried to do to Bad News Bagu, and he just walked around the ring with him. It looks like this one's having a little more effect on Bad News Bagu. He's trying to get Michaels, and he does get him off as he slams him into the corner.
You know, I will give it up for Street Trash on that one. Just for the fact that he got in the ring with this guy, and then was carried out of it.
Well, you've seen all his piercings. He feels no pain. The Bad News Bagu doesn't really phase him.
That shoulder just went into that ring post.
Michael's shoulder first into the ring post, falls to the outside, and Bad News Bagu, not one of those wrestlers interested in always getting the pretty win. If he gets counted out, he gets counted out in Bad News Bagu's eyes, and that's a win no matter what.
Yeah, reality's kicking in for Fresh Meat over there, realizing that maybe staying outside that ring is probably for the best.
And I have something unfortunate to tell you, Bagu in control of this match, letting the Fort Huachuca fans know about how he feels about them.
Bad News Bagu is just beloved everywhere he goes.
That's one way to say it. Oh, shot across the back of Michaels as he just gets back into the ring. Bagu offering no respite. Bad News Bagu, all 350 pounds of him standing on Michaels. But you mentioned, Dave, he did slim down, so that was 400 pounds about 2 months ago.
Yeah,
kind of doing Michaels a favor.
Yeah, he's lucky that he lost a little weight because that might have broken every vertebrae in his back.
He's not smart, neither are you.
Bad News
still
Bagu
a very
now.
intimidating force.
He wants to do it again. Oh, Michaels hung up on that bottom rope. And Bad News Bagu, all 350 pounds. This could actually, thank goodness he got off in time. I thought that was going to puncture his throat.
Yeah, we need an emergency trachea out here. Is there a doctor in the house? Well, given what base we're on, probably not.
Bad News Bagu right to the back of the head. I'm surprised Michaels is even aware of pain right now. He should be out on his feet.
Yeah, not long left for old Rampage.
You know what? I'll tell you what I'll give up to Bagu. I will give this to him.
Bad News Bagu's got Rampage in the corner, and now he's toying with him. This does get Bad News in trouble sometimes. He is so physically dominant that he toys with his food a little too much, and honestly, that's how he loses. You would think a guy like that has never lost to Thunder Mountain.
He hasn't.
I don't know. At this rate,
who beat him?
Animal?
Oh, that was rigged.
Best 2 out of 3 falls. Here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, ho, ho.
And I'll tell you what, Michaels has not been on his feet in some time. Bad News Bagu just using all those 350 pounds to inflict as much damage on the mat to Rampage Michaels.
I don't know how his forearms didn't snap like a chicken wing right there.
Or is Bad News Bagu,
Bad News Bagu trying to get Travis Martell to count the 10 count faster. Now head referee Travis Martell seeing if Rampage wants to continue. He says he does. And Bad News has some bad news for Rampage. And that is the biggest belly-to-belly suplex in wrestling. Oh, he's not going for the cover. 1, 2, taking his sweet time, cost him on that one.
No, Bagu actually let him up and pushed him over so he could keep kicking his ass.
You might not be wrong about that one. Bad News Bagu. The only thing that gets into his way is his ego. So Bad News in control. Michaels can't even get to his feet. Has to use the turnbuckle for assistance. And this one should be done. A big splash in the corner. Bad News Bagu, and more of Michaels' attire is falling off the ring. All this force. And Bad News misses that one. It looks like the jaw might have hit the steel ring post from Bad News.
Well, his survival instincts are still. Oh boy, here they come.
What the heck is going on? Why is BGT and Chrissy Rivas out here?
Chrissy Rivas and BGT
trying to cheer on Fresh Meat to victory, but best of luck to you.
I'll tell you what, BGT, half of cheer perfection former Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and they're perfectly cheering on Rampage Michaels right now.
Rampage firing off.
Well, if BGT is in the house, you might want to get some penicillin shots ready.
Noticeably, BGT has dyed his hair. Like we're back in the 90s. I can't even. I love BGT. There's a shot that sends Bad News Bagu to the mat.
Finish this match. 1, 2, 3, compete.
And it looks like Cheer Perfection getting behind Rampage Michaels might do the trick.
Might
But
not
Bad
want
News,
that.
but there's been so much damage inflicted on Rampage. That clothesline should do it. We thought that one.
That
one
was.
2.
There it was. That's the. Now you told me about that. It's called the West Coast Lariat. That is the best lariat in all of professional wrestling. That thing comes in like a baseball bat from the Bear Jew, and Rampage just learned about it firsthand.
Well, that one shook the ring. It shook the ring post. It shook the tables. It shook our camera, and it shook this arena. And Fort Huachuca, Bad News Bagu, despite the efforts of Cheer Perfections, BGT, and Chrissy Rivas, Bad News Bagu is victorious.
Way to go. You might as well go cheer for the Cowboys after this.
He probably does.
Easy money for Bad News Bagu against Fresh Meat Rampage. Welcome to Thunder Mountain Wrestling now. Goodbye.
Bad News Bagu. People forget how decorated he is in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and there's a reason he always comes back to these big shows. He doesn't waste his time on the small shows. He says, you give me a person, I'll be there. But he has wrestled for the Heavyweight Championship. He's wrestled for the Super Vader Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, he's about as experienced of a wrestler as we have here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Been there and done that, and he's on his way back to the title. He said, Victor Ursus, I'm coming.
Chrissy Rivas and BGT arguing in the ring.
Bagu's not going to party with anyone.
Oh, BGT gets the glasses slapped off him by Chrissy Rivas.
BGT's about to take a BG beating.
Be careful with them female wrestlers. Some of the toughest in the game. BGT does leave the ring. What is going on here? And BGT is done with Chrissy Rivas and Rampage Michaels.
Not only is his face hurt, so is his feelings.
Chrissy and I don't know what happened.
Shout out to BGT for walking away from that fight, but that's an interesting dilemma. That's a storyline that we will have to monitor.
Let's give it up for Rampage, the Dawn of AZ, on the newest Thunder Mountain Wrestling Beast.
Beast? What was beastly about that? Yeah, you're lucky USA has hospitals. Or go visit one.
All right, folks, what'd you think of that so far?
I loved it, Noah.
All right, now, folks, I did just want
Not
to
quite
let
the
you
outcome
know,
we were looking for, but what a match.
Brief 15-minute intermission, and then we'll be back with even more action, more matches, and more excitement, including
No breaks.
our main event heavyweight title match. Now, before we go to our break, we do just all backstory on this because this one's for a while. Now, I don't see Don Carlos around, so I might be safe to talk about this. Premium Protection Agency has become a menace, really, to Thunder Mountain Wrestling, cashing in contracts, doing all sorts of stuff that just really isn't very premium of them, if you ask me. Ryan would beg to differ otherwise, but tonight they might finally get their comeuppance as they finally have to face, fairly now, Will Kennedy and Gabriel Alexander, the Foundation. What do you think about Premium versus the Foundation, Ryan? Absolutely, they definitely do mean all business all the time. But folks, I don't want to make you wait anymore, and I don't think you want me to either. So who's ready for wrestling?
I am.
All right, well then, without further ado, your following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
All right, so who do we got? I just got back.
Oh, this is the new hottest tag team in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. The Butcher, Silas McCready,
Being accompanied to the
and also Mr. Grimm being accompanied by Don Carlos, the Premium Protection Agency.
the team of the Butcher,
Yeah.
Silas McCready,
I like these guys. I don't know why they're hanging out with shady Don Carlos, but
Of course, Premium Protection Agency is the protection agency of Don Carlos.
Don Carlos is so shady, he probably got his start as a Ukrainian oil executive.
Gerald Morgan in the chat says Dave needs to get in the ring.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, Gerald, you come down here and I'll get in the ring with you.
Ooh. I might actually, that'd be the one fight I favor you.
Show some respect. These gentlemen do nothing but speak the truth. You saw the Butcher McCready spitting those bars on Cool FM?
I believe everything he says. Butcher McCready, a man that just is about it, never talks about it. It was interesting to hear him talk and how cerebral he actually is.
Yeah, there's a couple people in here that know what they're talking about. Oh, great.
Gerald Morgan says, bring it on, Dave.
Here come the wusses. Why aren't they coming out to Why Can't We Be Friends by War?
Because this song's better? Does have a very long intro.
I don't know what happened to these guys. These guys used to be cool.
The Butcher, Silas McCready in the ring. Not too impressed with the Foundation's long intro. Oh, Will Kennedy's got the jacket on. He means business tonight.
Introducing their opponent
Gerald Morgan says we can fight and see her this today.
from Angel Grove, California, the team of Will Kennedy and Gabriel Alexander, your friends, the Foundation.
I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I was going to say, Dave, obviously the Fort Huachuca fans not familiar with the grief the Foundation gave Sierra Vista and all of Cochise County last year. Or maybe they do believe they turned over a new leaf. I still am just a little bit skeptical.
It's absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Mainstream at Meinhardt in the chat says, are we getting the old Foundation? Does not look like it. And there is Will Kennedy curtsying right in front of us.
Yep, sad days, but that's okay. Premium PA is going to go ahead and take care of this for me.
My
Will's come a long way from sleeping on your couch eating pizza rolls, Dave, let me tell you.
Who doesn't want to be a friend of the foundation?
He might have been one of the factors that made Will Kennedy kind of turn over a new leaf. He was done sleeping on your couch eating pizza rolls.
Oh, I showed them nothing but the best accommodations. And here they go and pull this crap anyways.
What an electric atmosphere we have at Fort Huachuca tonight. The crowd still very lively as the foundation take on Premium Protection Agency. Finally a chance to get their hands back on Premium PA after they cost them their tag team championships at Death Proof.
Well, I hope Will Kennedy likes his pretty little face because they're going to get knuckle dusted here in a minute.
Of course, Mr. Graham and the Butcher, Cyrus McCready, just all business. Hired guns in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Oh, and they are darn good at what they do, too, aren't they?
Thank goodness the Butcher leaves his knives at home, because after that video he made, I know that he knows how to use those.
Dude, he is just an intense man.
And we're
He
going to
probably
ring.
kills the cows himself.
We're going to ring this bell. Silas McCready against Gabriel Alexander. Alexander, one of the quickest wrestlers we have in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Also, the only black belt we have in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, he got that black belt at the local YMCA. I give it no credibility.
Oh, and the wrestling goes right out the window, and all of a sudden we got ourselves a street fight in the center of the ring between Alexander and McCready.
Well, that's the one thing I'll give Gabriel. He's got some jiu-jitsu. So we'll see if he can get through the Butcher, but the Butcher, again, he's terrifying.
Mainstream Matt Meinhardt back in the chat says, what a great crowd in Fort Huachuca. I wish I was there. There's still time. Matt, we just got back from intermission. A few matches left to go on this unbelievable card for Base Brawl in Fort Huachuca.
Yeah, and it was free. How do you think I got in here?
And a lot of wrestlers were asking me before the event if you were allowed in here, and I said I've seen him on base before, so I think he sneaks on somehow.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about the other mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast.
Oh, well, they don't necessarily let me in the gate, per se, but I do find my way on here.
We got a head scissors from McCready. Gabriel Alexander trying to get out of it, and does. So the street fight turns into a mat technician style wrestling match. And good move there from McCready. That's not going to even be close to it. McCready knows better than that. Oh, McCready, and that's not going to be it either. McCready does take the one count.
Okay.
Boy, how the turntables have turned.
You know, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
And Gabriel Alexander, Will Kennedy giving some respect to the Butcher.
The Butcher's about to he's had enough of this shtick from these Looney Tunes over here.
Oh, Gabriel Alexander reaches his hand out, and again, the Butcher not interested. He's here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to win a wrestling match.
I've never seen a man chew gum while kicking somebody's ass.
Oh, Gabriel Alexander off the top rope, literally the rope, and caught by McCready in an inverted atomic drop, sends him to the mat.
You got to always protect the McNuggets, and now there's not going to be any baby Alexanders.
And McCready now going for... Now the inverted atomic drop. One of those is inverted, one of those isn't, but either which way, both
somewhere in the back,
areas of the private parts of Gabriel Alexander are hurting.
Somewhere in the back, BGT is very jealous.
Gabriel Alexander, a poke to the eyes. Shades of the old foundation coming out. He's going to tag in Will Kennedy, and that's going to bring in Mr. Grimm. So both fresh members into the center of the ring for each team.
Mr. Grimm is in no way scared of Will Kennedy. Mr. Grimm's reminded me he has a string hanging out of his pants.
First official action we've seen from Will Kennedy in some time. He was out with an injury. Was able to come back and deliver a code breaker to the War Bear, Victor Ursus. But no official matches for a couple of events now for Will Kennedy.
Mr. Grimm is like, are we done with the foolishness, Kennedy?
I'm very, very happy to see Will Kennedy show up and show Mr. Grimm what's up.
Will Kennedy drawing the cheers from the crowd. Mr. Grimm. Oh, not interested in what they have to say. literally just trying to get this match started against Will Kennedy.
Yeah, he's not interested in foundation shenanigans.
So is Will Kennedy. You cannot count out the foundation. Our inaugural
And Mr. Grimm backing Will Kennedy up into the corner now. Will Kennedy trying to stop it, but Mr. Grimm just too big for Will Kennedy. And Will Kennedy is going to try to counter this by going to the second rope. And there's the arm drag, the second time we've seen that. So Will Kennedy, same wrestling school, Street Rat Jimmy, and sends face first Mr. Grimm into the turnbuckle via a drop toe hold.
Somebody tell Joel to get his lips off of Will Kennedy's butt.
Mr. Grimm, an early tag back to the Butcher, Silas McCready, and I'll tell you, McCready never really tested in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. You might not tell because he's not one of the flamboyant, brash wrestlers in Thunder Mountain. He's here all about business. He's rarely been tested in Thunder Mountain.
No, they have nothing but success for Premium PA, unlike the team across from them.
And a takedown by Will Kennedy as we go back to the mat. But McCready, this is where his specialty lies, a very accomplished wrestler, as well as a very accomplished butcher.
Yeah, these guys showed up one day with Shady Don Carlos and just let the entire organization know that they mean absolute business.
Gerald Morgan in the chat with some hurtful words to Don Carlos, says, where'd the chicken go? Did he hide from the ring? Don Carlos is right next to Joel and the hot rod, Ryan Russell. Well away from the action. There's an atomic drop to Silas McCready, and that hurts the tailbone.
I have a feeling BGT is going to come flying out here if we keep seeing this.
You just learned that firsthand.
There's a shot to the back of the head.
Hits the back of McCready.
Will Kennedy now in control of Silas McCready. We'll see if there's any ring rust from Will Kennedy, especially as the match goes on.
I don't know. Will Kennedy.
Is he in enough shape to take on the Premium PA? Right now, looking every bit in control of this matchup.
That's how you teach him. Cover by
One,
Kennedy.
two, and Kennedy can't get the cover.
Yeah, I mean, the Butcher, again, he cuts the meat, and Will Kennedy does other things.
And there's a blind tag from Mr. Grimm. Did Will Kennedy see it? A nice arm drag. Oh, he did! Mr. Grimm, look at that move from Will Kennedy. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
I got
Grimm going in and gets 2 boots to the face. Will Kennedy in control of this matchup and letting everyone know about it.
You know, I'm a man that calls it like I see it. Will Kennedy is wrestling his tail off right now.
Oh, Gabriel Alexander. Knee drop right to the face of Mr. Grimm. Good tag team action here used by the Foundation. Will Kennedy trying to set him up and go over the ropes. That's a very dangerous maneuver. Gabriel Alexander getting in on it now. They're both going to get Mr. Grimm up. And a face buster. That could do it. McCready a little bit out on the corner there. Gabriel Alexander wants to set Mr. Grimm up. And there we go with the splash. The twisting splashes from Gabriel Alexander in just a 1 count.
Yeah, the Butcher was coming in there to make sure that this match continued. There's no way.
And that's Mr. Grimm taking a lot of punishment, but only a 1 count from Gabriel Alexander.
Oh, the Butcher pulled the string that was in Will Kennedy's pants. He has it in the corner now.
And there's a shot to the midsection. Those kicks from Gabriel Alexander are vicious. The most vicious kicks in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and a knee to the midsection. And again, great tag team work here from the Foundation. Gabriel Alexander is holding Mr. Grimm in a big boot to the gut of Mr. Grimm.
And Kennedy's taunting the Butcher. You might want to be careful with that.
And we got ourselves a submission maneuver by Will Kennedy. A modified chin lock.
Looks like he's been working on his jiu-jitsu.
He's got a lot of out-of-ring practice. He's not been in the ring because of that injury. And Will Kennedy looking like he still has the upper hand, although Mr. Grimm is trying to battle out of this.
Another big elbow there.
Oh, and he has officially battled out of it, and now it's time for some justice. Served up Premium PA style.
Against the ropes, and that clothesline felt all the way back in Tucson, Arizona. Will Kennedy out.
Yeah, he saw what Bad News Bagu did. He's like, oh, I like it.
So West Coast Lariat, you say?
Well, that's what Bagu's is. That's a Lariat of legend.
And into the corner now, Will Kennedy. Shoulder block. And another one from Mr. Grimm. That one sent Will Kennedy to the second rope as he's trying to absorb the pain and punishment. But
they are definitely
Mr. Grimm getting in the way of referee Miguel Rivera, but Gabriel Alexander coming in as McCready was choking Will Kennedy. Gabriel Alexander breaks it up, but only momentarily. And now again, the double team in the corner on Will Kennedy.
Oh, and now Butcher's back in the ring, and time to carve up some Kennedy.
Big backbreaker on Will Kennedy. His mainstream Matt Meinhardt back in the chat says, what an amazing night so far, and it only promises to get better. Knee to the midsection of Will Kennedy.
I don't know how many times Kennedy needs to leave this place in a wheelchair before he learns this. Oh, there goes the leg again.
On the Butcher knows something about chopping off some legs of some mammals. Will Kennedy's leg still hung up there. McCready looking to do more damage and take the legs out of Will Kennedy. He's going to set it up one more time. And another vicious shot to that knee.
Yep, he's never going to dance again.
McCready one more time, elbow, and now the scissors really doing damage to the knee of Will Kennedy. Remember, Will Kennedy, this is the injury he just came back from.
So you mess with the Butcher, you get carved up.
That's a good one. Keep going. That was a good one.
Oh,
you're on a roll.
And he's going to take that thing like a turkey leg right off of his body.
Oh, now crossing up. This is a very modified figure 4 leg lock from Silas McCready. This could be it. He's done a lot of damage. Gabriel Alexander needs to get in there. Look at the leverage play from McCready, and Gabriel Alexander does break up the hold. Gabriel Alexander again keeping it personal. Morse Thompson 1 to get McCready.
Yeah, well, now that Gabriel's back out of the ring, Mr. Grimm's getting back in it. And Kennedy's just going to keep taking a beating.
And Mr. Grimm's got
when you're so friendly.
Will Kennedy up. Submission maneuver to the neck of Will Kennedy.
Wait, did Premium just convince the ref they made a tag even though the ref didn't see it? You're right.
Mr. Grimm trying to keep Will Kennedy on the mat. And now he's going to get a chin lock in, doing more damage to Will Kennedy.
Oh, flip it over to the camel clutch and just take it right off of his face.
I wonder if Will Kennedy can fight back into this. He needs to
Referee Miguel Rivas, I hate to point out his mistakes, but too far away from this action. He's got to be in there asking Will Kennedy if he wants to continue.
Yeah, how friendly you feeling now, Foundation?
And there's Mr. Grimm, a little bit of assistance from the Butcher, and tag bay from Silas McCready. Mr. Grimm was interested in getting out, but McCready said no, keep him in the corner. And McCready, big splash, but misses Will Kennedy. Code breaker onto Mr. Grimm. Grimm still up somehow after that.
Will Kennedy coming back from the depths.
He's got to get to his partner. Can he get there?
Will Kennedy trying to muster up enough strength to get the tag to Gabriel Alexander, and both Premium PA members out on their feet. They do not know where they're at. Mr. Grimm to his feet, Gabriel Alexander in. McCready to his feet, Gabriel Alexander starting to clear house on Premium PA.
Oh, this is the first time Premium PA has really been in a predicament. They normally just dominate everybody in their path.
They're not wrong. And Gabriel Alexander, he's going to be caught. Mr. Grimm blocks the shot, now delivering elbows and fists to the face of Gabriel Alexander. Into the corner goes Gabriel Alexander. Mr. Grimm gets out to the outside, so McCready is the legal man, but not only for a moment as Mr. Grimm gets the tag right back in.
Oh, they're just keeping each other fresh and just trading off who wants to be the next one to do the slaying.
Big chop to Gabriel Alexander, and Dave, you're not wrong about that one. We've seen more tags from Premium PA than we have the Foundation, and the Foundation haven't really teamed up since they lost their Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championships. They're a little bit out of practice. 1, 2, and only the 2 count after the big sidewalk slam from Mr. Grimm.
Yeah, I'm surprised Gabriel got out of that one. He must have been thinking about Care Bears and hugs. Inspired him.
The friends of the Foundation, a lot of people believe them, such as the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, but I am still skeptical on these guys.
With friends like them, who needs enemas?
Oh, a jawbreaker and a big insecurity from Gabriel Alexander. Can he take advantage? Mr. Grimm is down. And like you said, the cobwebs from Mr. Grimm, it's going to be interesting to see how Premium PA handle this offense from the Foundation, Dave. Like you said, this is the first time they're dealing with the cobwebs. Oh, big clothesline from Will Kennedy on the Butcher. He's asking him to get back up, and another big one from Will Kennedy.
Oh, the Butcher's in a bad way right now. That is some grade D beef he's working with.
And we can see that turnbuckle a little bit exposed. You can see the steel that holds it together. Oh no, Will Kennedy's got him set up. And Gabriel Alexander with the blockbuster. That's what we call maximum effort from the foundation. This could do it. They just got to get the cover. Oh, and look at Mr. Grimm and his awareness. Pulling Gabriel Alexander to the outside. Will Kennedy breaks that up. McCready, does this give him enough to get back into this matchup? McCready would have been out for the 3 after that. A big double stomp from Will Kennedy that leaves Gabriel Alexander and Butcher inside the ring.
Yeah, oh! Kennedy's trying to give him the California curb.
Back in to the ring, the foundation. They're looking to continue the 2-on-1 as Miguel Rivas, again, the second time he's been out of position tonight, going to the outside for no reason. You got to check on the action on the inside.
Oh, and there it is, the hook from the foundation.
Oh, the foundation. A little bit too friendly as Silas McCready takes advantage. A double low blow. And McCready, a big slam in the center of the ring. McCready wants to end this one right now.
Oh, he's going up top, baby. The Butcher's coming. The Butcher's coming.
Will Kennedy goes face first in the ring, steps on the outside. Silas McCready, the big elbow to the heart of Gabriel Alexander. 3, that's going to do it. Silas McCready delivers the elbow to the heart and breaks the heart of these Fort Huachuca fans.
In honor of that spectacular move off of the top rope. Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, Dave. When Premium Protection Agency are done being guns for hire and wrestling for payment, they could be Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions someday.
Still undefeated at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
And that's Mr. Graham right in front of our camera, letting the fans know. I'll tell you what, money well spent from Don Carlos hiring these two.
Yeah, I was going to say, Don Carlos almost had to get himself out the door tonight. That wouldn't have gone well.
I think they got cheated, personally.
Cheated?
How did they get
what
cheated?
What the hell is Joel talking about?
It was a 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring.
Boy, that guy is delusional.
Let's not let our biases take hold. Oh, what's this? Premium celebrating Gabriel Alexander. It looks like he's got ill intentions. He's going to talk at Gabriel Alexander on the outside. They try to... Gabriel Alexander, not enough weight. They catch him. They're trying to slam him, but Will Kennedy's got enough weight. And there we go, the foundation.
It's hard to make good wine out of sour grapes, I'll tell you that. But Gabriel Alexander's going to try. And wine is all that he does. Yeah, so there's another cheap shot from the Friendly Foundation. Congratulations.
Another fight going back.
You guys are as fake as the jeans that I bought in South Korea.
I know we're in Douglas tomorrow. I imagine they're just going to walk and fight all the way over to Douglas. Wait, and Don Carlos is following him. This can't be good.
All right, Dave, what a matchup that was. A little bit of a, I'm going to agree with you, a little bit of a sour ending to that one. And, things happen. The ref didn't see a couple things, but that was a 1, 2, 3 pin in the center of the ring. Sour grapes. I think you're right from the foundation.
I'm trying to figure out what Don Carlos is doing. He's going back there to sell them land in Yuma?
But next up,
let me guess, $5 an acre.
We are going to be joined by a very special guest.
As we throw it back over to Noah Stone.
One of TMW's very own superstars apparently is coming out here and has something that they want to say. So Ryan, I'm going to get into the ring and welcome our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chrissy Rivas.
All right,
here comes Chrissy Rivas.
Hold on, my PO's calling. I'll be right back.
Just done slapping BGT. And I think we're going to find out. So there's Chrissy Rivas in the center of the ring. Maybe we get to find out why she went ahead and did what she did to BGT earlier.
I have something I'd like to get off of my chest. Since I have been here at Thunder Mountain, I haven't had any opponents in that locker room who have been able to come in here and step up to me. But you know what? That's not even the worst part. The worst part is that all of you idiots and your families have been brainwashed thinking that the talent you guys have watched today. Shut up! You have all been brainwashed and lied to, thinking the talent that you guys saw earlier tonight have been the best. But I'm here to tell you, it is a lie. Because the best is standing right here. It is me! So I'm challenging anyone from that back locker room who thinks they got what it takes to come and step up in the ring with me. Come on out if you think you got it.
BGT coming out to answer the challenge of Chrissy Rivas. How about that?
This is what you all have to offer? Really?
Well, this is an interesting development. We'll see what's going on in the ring now as BGT steals the mic from Chrissy
How
Rivas.
dare you come out here and disrespect people who were here for all of us, Chrissy? They're here for us. You call them lame? You call them, what did you say about their family? They're brainwashed idiots. No, you're the brainwashed idiot, Chrissy. I want my lick back from that slap you gave me earlier. Because you're nothing but a pithy little Chrissy.
I wonder if we're going to have a match.
He's got his butt kicked by anybody else. I don't think he wants to get his butt kicked by her.
I think we might have a match on our hands.
It looks like we're going to have a match. BGT versus Chrissy Rivas.
Oh my good lord.
Let us know. Do we got a match?
Chrissy Rivas is gonna. Oh, this is not gonna go well for
So
BGT.
Chrissy Rivas opens an issues an open challenge.
And we're going to lock up at the center of the ring. This is happening, folks. BGT versus Chrissy Rivas.
Now this is the kind of gender equality I can get down with right here.
I don't know. I mean, Chrissy wants more competition, and BGT.
Don't be fooled by the size. Chrissy Rivas, I've seen her take out many a male wrestler.
Putting his name in the hat for.
And already she's got the upper hand on BGT. And a big shot to the jaw of BGT. Couldn't get out of the way in time.
Oh, Melly, oh boy. This is one that the BGT is not going to live down for me.
Ooh, Chrissy Rivas going for a bulldog. BGT throws her off right on her tailbone and a big kick to the back of Chrissy Rivas.
That wasn't very ladylike. They're ready. Whoa, they're ready for the BGT?
Some had the crowds mixed. Half the crowd cheering for BGT. Half the crowd cheering for Chrissy Rivas.
I'm not allowed to say.
Chrissy right in front of us.
A smack to the tush. Looks like BGT might be changing his perspectives.
Oh, nowadays you have to ask before you do that.
Well, the fans chanting BGT. Yeah, BGT. He's got the moves. He's got the moves.
Chrissy Rivas still has some friends out there despite calling them brainwashed idiots earlier.
Back out.
BGT saying it's June every month in my household.
Easy, that quick. Wait, is
Chrissy Rivas leaving the back to go to the back? She
Oh, come on, Chrissy.
Oh, wait a second, it's Rampage.
Remember, Rampage Michaels and BGT drew the ire of Chrissy Rivas earlier.
I think the Don's trying to get her to get back in there.
What a turn of events. I'm still in shock of what we're seeing right now, Dave.
Oh, I'm liking the shirt the Fresh Meat has on. I think I might have some class, like me.
The Dawn of Arizona.
He's got those knockoff Gucci glasses, too. He got those at the finest swap meet in the land.
Oh, Rampage Michaels.
And Chrissy Rivas. Oh, BGT. I think that's a smile.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting the desired effect.
Well, this will. A reversal, and that Russian leg sweep is not nice. Just a 1 count on Chrissy Rivas.
Oh, I got to give her credit. She got out of that like a champ.
An unscheduled, very interesting turn of events here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. BGT took a little bit of too much time. Chrissy Rivas tired of getting her butt smacked. She's asking for the crowd to get quiet so she can deliver some smacking of her own.
She's going to show how a lady really smacks.
Yeah, well, he's going to feel that in the morning.
Shout out to BGT and those dope Converse boots. Didn't know they actually made those.
Right? If Pete Maravich had those, he might still be with us today.
And this Bulldog will connect from Rivas. That could do it. Just the 2 count.
Well, BGT is not playing this smartly. If he lets her knock him out hard enough, by the time he wakes up, it will be June. And then he can party.
Able to kick out at 2 very, very skillfully. I mean, BGT has worked very hard here in Thunder Mountain.
Both competitors on the mat right now. Looks like BGT is going to be the first one up. Rivas now trying to get to her feet as well.
Come on, Chrissy. Finish this kid off.
And BGT getting the crowd behind, even old Chrissy Rivas fans. Oh, but Chrissy Rivas got him choked in between the second rope. Miguel Rivera needs to get her off. I don't even know if this is a sanctioned disqualification or non-disqualification matchup.
I didn't even know this was a match. They just got in the ring and started fighting. That's what's going to happen to Gerald Morgan if he shows up.
Chrissy Rivas attacking the leg of BGT now. She's got him locked and wants to slam that knee and try to dislocate that knee. And Chrissy Rivas very proud of herself after that one.
Oh, she's having a good time with this one.
Yeah, well, the crowd's chanting BGT, so...
Not every day you get to see a young lady beat up another young lady like this.
Oh, and BGT looks like he might have actually got his knee dislocated, but a back elbow catches Chrissy Rivas. Going to the corner, throws that leg up. That leg's got too much damage. There's nothing behind it. And that knee is dislocated, and Rivas is taking complete advantage.
No, like this went from fun to serious real quick. That leg is freaking broken. Look at her laughing as she tries to take her right off his body. She's a savage.
A little bit blocked out right now, but Chrissy Rivas does have this knee at BGT. A modified submission maneuver doesn't need to really lock in anything because the damage is already done on that knee of BGT.
Oh, a couple of boots to the face of Chrissy Rivas.
We'll call it the Massachusetts.
Now what kind of man is Fresh Meat over here letting his girl go in there fighting by herself?
You don't know Chrissy Rivas. She can handle herself. There's a big sidewalk slam. He was going for the cover, but he rolled over. He would have had her, but unfortunately BGT just slides off.
I see what you did there.
In the ring right now. She is down.
Do anything. What are you talking about?
But that leg just went out on
The BGT.
All he had to do was pin her. He had her.
And pop his knee back into place.
Trying to stand on it, but he's having a
He's trying to stretch it. He's got to get it back in the socket. You can't get trainers out here to pop it back in for you.
That leg is broken.
It looks like he avoided tendon damage as he's able to put some weight on it. And a clothesline to Chrissy Rivas, not a lot behind that as she's right back up. He just can't get the momentum to deliver hard clotheslines. He can reverse that one. And BGT looking for a double arm DDT. Chrissy Rivas with the reversal and rakes the eyes.
Yeah, whatever it takes to stay alive.
Gerald Morgan in the chat says, find your teammate Dave. Chrissy Rivas and a face buster. That could do it. 1, 2. And PGT just able to kick out, but going back, Gerald Morgan says, find your teammate, Dave. You and Don can be teammates, and I'll find my teammate for the ring.
I'm not wrestling with the Crypt Keeper.
I don't know what's going on now.
Rampage Michaels giving some instructions to Chrissy Rivas in the corner, but BGT, that's a distraction. 1, 2, and Chrissy able to kick out. The BGT right back on top, and now he's got a crossface. Chrissy in the very center of the ring. There's nowhere to go.
It looks like a crossface almost.
Oh, she's in a bad way right now.
Oh, and BGT, a lot of leverage pulling on the chin of Chrissy Rivas. She's trying to crawl to the rope. She needs to get her foot on the rope. And then Rampage Michaels is putting it on the rope. Oh, come on. BGT had this match won.
Oh, finally, her boyfriend does something.
Watch it happen, Ryan, but okay, whatever you say, buddy.
It's about time he gave her some help. He can't see through those fake glasses.
What color?
BGT still limping off that dislocated knee. And I do think he popped it back in. We'll see if he can get some leverage on it. He's going to try to use that knee, and that's just a bad maneuver. It's injured. You're not going to get what you want off with it. And off the top rope. What a tornado bulldog. This could do it. 3, Chrissy Rivas victorious.
Yep, BGT had a little too much pride for his own good and fell to Chrissy Rivas. I am not surprised by the outcome of that one.
She gets it done tonight.
I mean, somebody has to point it out. BGT just got beat up by a girl.
Is anybody going to help him, or is it going to let him, roll out of here?
I don't know.
BGT, former Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champion. That shows you how formidable Chrissy Rivas is as an opponent.
Chrissy calls her shot and deliver.
I told you all. I told all of you it is. You're all stupid. You can shove it.
I like her.
She is still not happy. Even with the win, I guess she just can't.
I wonder how serious that relationship is.
Well, BGT had a fantastic.
Gerald Morgan in the chat says, I heard what you said, Dave.
BGT. We love you, BGT.
Speak for yourself, Joel.
What a night of action here at Base Brawl tonight. It's not done, folks. Stick around. We got a couple heavy matches coming
the
up.
Legendary Vampiro is going to be in action.
Vampiro?
And folks,
yeah, that guy's almost as famous as me. He was lucky to meet me.
Now the Peacemakers have just about fallen apart thanks to some
lack of ability.
Tactics. Thanks to some, you know what, I'm going to call it like I see it, Ryan. Thanks to some tactics from Don Carlos and Chavero, the Peacemakers have fallen for a little bit, but now they are back. They're here to restore the peace, and they are going to deliver tonight as they team with Vampiro to take on the Void. Vampiro.
Ooh, the Void's here?
Apparently.
World champion.
I'm tired of him making excuses for these guys. It's ridiculous.
69 world tours. Vampiro is no stranger to action. He is no stranger to the ring. And with the Peacemakers, I think the Void could be in for a very long and scary night.
So tell me about the Void. What do I need to know about these guys?
I mean,
you'll see. You thought Michael Kruger scared.
Unpredictable and all of those things. But the Peacemakers
going down again, huh?
Of Thunder Mountain, and Vampiro is a staple of wrestling. So I don't think they're going to have any problems. But folks, how many of you are ready for a 6-man tag?
I am. 6-man tag.
Simeon left, but I know we can do better.
Is Vampiro actually going to wrestle?
How many of you are ready?
Yeah, Vampiro, his first sanctioned match, and Thunder Mountain Wrestling just moments away.
The Peacemakers haven't won in a calendar year, and they had to bring in that guy. That's the only way they can probably maybe pull a win.
Scott Bronson is still Super Vader and Urban Legend champion. What are you talking about? All right. Lay off the cranberry juices, Dave.
Oh, I meant as a unit.
Well, they haven't wrestled in a year.
There is fractured VGT's leg. Oh yeah, Peacemakers are in trouble. Again.
Introducing first. Oh!
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's better than AC, known as Ohio. Being accompanied to the ring by the Black
Oh my
Dahlia.
good lord, it's like Mad Max in here.
The team of Evil Nate, Eric Wallen, and Zodiac Cowboy.
And the Peacemakers chose this match? Oh my goodness.
Oh, the Void. Very aggressive team, David. I understand Vampiro's a legend, but he's been out of action for so long. How can he contribute to this matchup against the Void?
You gotta be careful with that chainsaw there, guy. We need the ring for the rest of the matches.
That's Evil Nate, the Zodiac, and Eric the Fallen for the Void. And right in front of us,
or a Core concert.
right in front of us, Black Dahlia.
Well, these guys are nice and terrifying.
Yeah.
Look like they just spent the night at Victor Ursula's house.
You're not wrong. It's the first night. Dave's going to be a Peacemakers fan. Joyce Potter back in our chat says, I love the Peacemakers. They rock.
They got about as much experience as anybody in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and they're going to need it against the Void. The Void doesn't look like they're here for shenanigans.
And Calypso is accompanying the Peacemakers as well, so we do have 8 superstars in this matchup. Gerald Morgan says, here come my guys.
You better keep the manimal away from me tonight. I'm tired of that guy threatening me.
It's going to be insane.
There's Vampiro, his first action in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Testing the ropes, it's a veteran maneuver. Know your equipment, know what you're working with.
I'll tell you what, I haven't seen the Void before, but if they are as good as advertised, this match is going to blow the roof off the place.
Uh-oh.
Well, I just heard from the Black Dahlia, they are a little intimidated.
Again, these guys are terrifying.
They have faith in their team.
I was wondering who's going to start the match.
Oh, here we go, 6-man tag. Looks like it might be a tornado tag. Nobody wants to leave.
Chainsaw definitely scared me, I'll give him that. I think I see 17,000. There's room for more. Oh.
Interesting.
We got it loud and clear. Yeah.
Was that English?
Understood.
What language are these guys speaking?
It's Slavic.
Oh, that makes sense.
Everyone knows that.
Well, I'll tell you what, this match is going to get ugly quick. These teams are both menacing, monstrous.
Look at the Void. Oh my! They're not here to compete.
Look
they're here to take over.
How have you not looked at him yet? These guys are characters.
And
They obviously followed Michael Kruger down here to Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
The fan favorite of Thunder Mountain.
I think these guys were the brothers in Smoking Aces.
The Peacemakers are back.
Oh, here we go. Head referee Travis Martel getting us started.
Stud Bronson and Evil Nate starting things off.
Evil Nate and World War Stud Bronson in the center of the ring.
This one goes back a long time, Hot Rod.
This is definitely the true definition of wanna be good versus evil.
He said wanna be good. You're a clown. Evil Nate already making the tag. Wanted no part of Stud Bronson.
Tag made to Vampiro. Vampiro is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Again, 34-time World Heavyweight Champion. 5 decades in the ring and 69 World Tours. This man has seen it all, and it's going to see a little.
All right,
more
folks, so
tonight.
we're just waiting
No
on the match to
fear
get started. It doesn't look like the
Vampiro.
Void wants any part of the Peacemakers and Vampiro right
Evil
now.
Nate tagged back.
Well, I
Evil
mean,
Nate's tagged back in.
when you have a legend like that in the ring, you get slightly apprehensive.
Stand across from Vampiro like that, but Evil Nate
Vampiro hasn't even taken his sweet leather jacket off.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's a man after my own taste. I don't take my jacket off for anything. Ask my wife.
I don't think you own another jacket. I think that's the problem.
Why would I need another jacket? Look at this fine coat.
I mean, I don't know. I think he's scared of everyone in this matchup, and rightfully so.
Evil Nate looking to lock up with Vampiro right away.
I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
Calypso in the bottom right-hand corner
Vampiro
of the screen.
just gave Joel a look and said, "You shut your yapper for 5 seconds."
And here we are, the lockup in the center of the ring, and Evil Nate getting the better of Vampiro. Vampiro, again, first action in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Might be a little bit of ring rust.
Vampiro
I think he's just toying with his food.
absolutely fed up.
You might be right about that. Evil Nate doesn't want
Showing the
to
ref.
break the hold, and Vampiro saying, get him off me.
He's fed up with the antics. You can just see it.
Again,
looks
this
like we're
guy's the
beside each
president
other
of the
back up.
Guardian
Vampiro in the
Angels
center
down
of the
in
ring.
Mexico.
Another lockup against Evil Nate, and he's going to get Evil Nate into the corner now.
Vampiro got him in the corner.
And so Vampiro now has to break the hold. Head referee Travis Martel getting in the middle of him.
You see things.
Trying to break this hold. Vampiro does not want to let it go. And Travis Martel sent flying by Vampiro.
Who shoved the ref there?
Referee's going to get himself killed in there if he gets in the middle of that again.
No, Vampiro raked to the eyes.
Now Vampiro goes
Found the only spot that you can do that with that mask on. And World War Stud Bronson now tagged in by the Peacemakers. Evil Nate trying to get a tag in, and Zodiac does make the tag for the Void.
I mean, Zodiac, he is a mysterious character.
Yeah, Zodiac. He's going to tell Stud Bronson, "Hey, let me go ahead and read your cards for you. I see death in your future."
Remember, Stud Bronson-
Zodiac trying to take the leagues out from Stud Bronson.
He took that title off Evil Nate.
And now the fans getting behind World War Stud Bronson.
I'm just telling you like it is.
I think all the noise is disturbing Zodiac,
Man, Shannon Stud.
waking up some ghosts in his
Tell you
head.
what, World War Stud Bronson, this man is a machine.
Oh, there you go. Kick by Zodiac in the midsection of Stud Bronson. And a headbutt. Vicious shot. We can hear that one from here. And right to the throat of Stud Bronson.
Not yet, and Zodiac right now to his credit.
Another headbutt. Zodiac in control over World War Stud Bronson of the Peacemakers.
Yeah. We've seen Stud Bronson in deep waters before.
You never know.
And whips him right into the ropes. A big sidewalk slam. Spine buster by Stud Bronson. Just the one count.
Yeah, no,
I mean, how do you...
one of the members of the Void, he can't contain himself over there.
Stud has to be
I think he's having a psychotic episode.
Stud Bronson shot to the jaw now of the Zodiac.
Peacemakers have fought almost all of them.
Oh, the kick is parried, and Zodiac, a great job, an interesting way to block a kick, able to get him the upper hand.
Well, I'll tell you, if you look over right to the side of Don
So
Carlos,
yeah, Stud Bronson back in his usual position, in bad shape in the ring.
those are still his sons.
The
Zodiac
Void, like
now.
I said, they're not here to compete, they're here to take over.
And his own
Big chop to Stud Bronson, but Stud Bronson shaking that one off. He says he wants some more. This is Stud Bronson, embraces the pain.
I'd argue that Don Carlos
Yeah, we'll see how tough he is here in a minute.
There's a kick to Zodiac, and Stud Bronson now delivering shots of his own. Zodiac trying to answer, Both men trying to get the upper hand in this grapple. Zodiac's got his hand behind his head, but Stud Bronson ducks it, and a big kick to the midsection of the Zodiac, and that's finally going to bring in Eric the Fallen.
Yeah, Eric the Fallen is a man that means business, and the Manimal hasn't had the most success lately, so we'll see how this goes.
Manimal, we hear the familiar Manimal chants coming out as he and Eric the Fallen sizing each other up in the center of the ring.
We finally found a man that's almost as big as the Manimal.
Oh, big shoulder blocks. Eric the Fallen, look at him. That does not happen often. Manimal always can put people on the ground with the shoulder block, but not now.
That's what I say. Eric the Fallen's looking like he's weighing in at about 365 in there.
Oh, and Manimal. A shot to the midsection from Eric the Fallen. He's trying to set him up, and he does get Manimal over. Manimal landing right on the back of his head.
How many times do you see somebody throw the Manimal around like that? Who is this guy?
That's going to be a cover, and I'm sorry to say, Eric, I don't know if you watched Manimal wrestle at all. It's going to take a little bit more than that. Great move, though.
Yeah, as the former heavyweight champion, he definitely is a tough guy to get out of there.
There's some shoulder blocks to the midsection from Eric the Fallen. Now a blatant choke right in front of the referee. That ref Travis Martel trying to break the hold and finally does.
Well, I don't think Travis Martel is going to make it out of this match. I'm not worried about the wrestlers. I'm worried about him.
And Manimal trying to battle back shots to the midsection. A big forearm to the face, but a rake to the eyes from Eric the Fallen. Now trying to send Manimal into the opposite corner. Manimal with the reversal, and look at this. He's saying, you don't affect me at all, Manimal.
Yeah, this is a different animal. Like, Thundermount Wrestling is...
Oh, and a big side effect from the Manimal. This could do it. Oh, Eric the Fallen just kicks out.
Yeah, again, Thundermount Wrestling hasn't seen anything like the Void, so it's going to take them a minute to figure this out over here.
And Manimal, as Vampiro is calling for the tag, he obliges and gives the tag to Vampiro. Vampiro in the ring sends Eric into the ropes. Oh, telegraphed that one, and a kick right to the throat of Vampiro.
Yeah, he kind of gave away the form on that one and gave Eric the Fallen an opportunity to put a legend on his butt.
Eric the Fallen with a big clothesline. And now Vampiro isolated in the corner, and all of the Void come in. And that's going to bring in the Peacemaker, Stud Bronson Manimal, trying to help out their boy Vampiro in the corner. And it's turned into an all-out brawl here at Fort Huachuca.
Yeah, Vampiro got jumped over there. Yeah, this is just chaos now. At this point, this has turned into chaos. Stud's taking a beating from Eric the Fallen. Vampiro's getting beat up. And the Manimal's going at it with Zodiac.
Is that it? Zodiac and Manimal in the center of the ring. I don't even know if they're the legal competitors. Big headbutt to the back of the Manimal's head, and that's going to send him to the outside.
And yeah, now there's nobody in the ring.
And at the outside, right in front of the fans, it looks like Vampiro is taking control over Evil Nate.
Moving out of the way right now.
And as happens with the Peacemakers involved, this has gone into a street fight outside the ring.
Oh, and Don Carlos looks like he's getting involved now.
What is
Don Carlos doing over there?
I'm surprised to see Don Carlos without premium PA around him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He is hiding behind security, more paid security for Don Carlos.
Oh, Evil Nate and Vampiro going at it in the back over there.
He's just letting him fight.
And they have made their way into the crowd. There are children out there.
This is awesome.
Shots everywhere. There's just too much action to call right now. We got Stud Bronson and Eric the Fallen in the crowd fighting. We got Vampiro right in front of it with Zodiac chasing him. Evil Nate just slammed Manimal's head into the ring. And oh no, look at this Vampiro and Zodiac going all the way into the crowd. Watch out, there's small children in there. Where's our security? You're paid for a reason.
These guys are worthless. Yeah, Vampiro's in the crowd. Zodiac is giving him what for?
And I don't know, Travis Martel, a referee, he's got to get control of this match. He's got to be counting. This is a double count out by now.
Stud just knocked Eric the Fallen out with a chair.
There's no order to this.
There's just so much going on right now.
Just a war, a brawl, a fight.
Now we got Black Dahlia coming right in front of us.
And Vampiro trying to get away from Zodiac.
When was the last time we saw Vampiro running for his life?
Looks like Calypso and Evil Nate are trying to compare whose mask is cooler. There's just a lot of chaos going on right now.
Eric Fallen and Manimal, I think they're still the two legal men.
What is going on here? Why has senior official Travis Martel not gotten order back in this matchup?
Because they're a Canadian peso, they have no value.
We still have Vampiro and Zodiac in the bleachers. We got Manimal just got slammed by Soda Can, by Evil Nate. He's spilling on the disrespect to the former Thunder Mountain Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Evil Nate hit him with the Bobby Boucher over there. He said he loves his mama very much.
This is absolutely what we paid to see.
Now he knows that.
What is going on? Oh, Evil Nate's got bad intentions for Manimal. He's going to try to superplex him on the outside. Manimal with the block.
There's no padding on this floor.
There's carnage everywhere.
Oh, Manimal's going to get Evil Nate up, and we heard that from here.
Oh, and the fans are going nuts. They can hear the impact on that wooden floor.
Now it looks like Vampiro's got the upper hand on Zodiac. We just saw the superplex from Manimal to the outside, and Eric the Fallen is dragging Stud Bronson back to the ring, but face first goes Eric the Fallen into that steel ring post.
And this is where Vampiro is dangerous. When a man is hurt, Vampiro goes in for the kill.
And finally we have someone back in the ring, joining head referee Travis Martel. That's going to be Evil Nate and Vampiro following him back to the ring.
Oh, Evil Nate doesn't know where he is.
Vampiro imploring this Fortitude crowd to come to their feet, and they oblige. Vampiro, big chop to Evil Nate. Oh, and return fire.
Can Evil Nate see out of that thing?
Not
Apparently
after
not.
the break of the eyes earlier, not for sure.
Black Dahlia is trying to get involved. That ain't BGT in the ring. You might want to stay out of there.
Vampiro now. Oh, you're right. Black Dahlia's in. And a shot to the back of Vampiro from Black Dahlia.
Oh, and unfortunately, it didn't have any effect. And now Vampiro's going to turn his anger towards her.
That did nothing to Vampiro. Vampiro's got her by the throat.
Hey, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Oh, Vampiro looking for her choke slam on Black Dahlia, but Evil Nate from behind saves her.
Oh, yeah, he just saved her life.
Eric the Fallen in the ring now as well. And he's going to close. Oh, he misses. He connects with Evil Nate.
And Eric Fallen takes out Evil Nate.
Evil Nate is down. Yeah, Vampiro is way too smart to fall for that. And now Evil Nate
sends one to the
getting the
outside.
blood of Eric the Fallen.
Stud Bronson battling on the outside. We got Vampiro and Manimal. They've got ill intentions for Evil Nate. He ducks the clothesline somehow and delivers a double clothesline, which knocks Vampiro down. Manimal still on his feet.
And Manimal stumbling after that one. Oh!
Oh, the big stunner from Vampiro!
He hit the legend with a stunner.
He's going for another one against the Manimal. Manimal counters. He rips the mask off of Evil Nate. Now he's just Nate.
Evil Nate's mask came
Yeah, that's like what happened to Bane and Batman. You take the mask off, and all of a sudden he doesn't know where he's at.
And Manimal, the power slam. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to do it.
Evil Nate lost the mask and then lost his team to fight.
The team of Vampiro, World War Stud Bronson, and the Manimal, the Beast.
You know, I gotta say, it's nice to see Manimal victorious again. It's been a while.
The Peacemaker is able to keep the peace in Thunder Mountain Wrestling one more time. Stick around, folks. We still have more action coming up.
Black Dahlia, again, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Stud Bronson knocked her out. It's not going to go well with those women's rights groups that he works with, I'll tell you that.
It's the first nice thing you've ever said about Stud Bronson, Dave. I'm a little bit concerned about your mental.
The Void, I mean, they were terrifying, but you go into Thunder Mountain Wrestling and you ask for the Peacemakers, you're going to be in for a long night.
Iconic Seth Vampiro, Calypso, the Peacemakers are back and better than ever.
Yeah, nice to see the Manimal back in his winning ways. I've been pretty hard on him, but
That feels good to watch. I miss the Peacemakers. Welcome back, Peacemakers.
and they're going to take a victory lap.
Deservedly so.
And folks, don't forget, after this, we still have our heavyweight title match.
Oh, that's right. The heavyweight title's on the line tonight. And that, oh my goodness, folks, I'm not going to be that guy that says it, but stick around. The Ramrock against the War Bear? Okay.
Folks, we still have
The German Dread against the War Bear. What a matchup we are about to see. And what a way to close out Base Brawl, as Joyce Potter in the chat saying, woo woo! Peacemakers and Vampiro Rock. 1-0 in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Take a seat and pay some respect to the World Heavyweight Championship coming up next. But right now, I want y'all to give me your ears for just 1 second, because this right here is your reminder that the Peacemakers are the greatest damn tag team in professional wrestling today.
World War Stud! World War Stud!
No, again, one of the most unbiased commentators we have in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Huh?
And Stud Bronson, ladies and gentlemen, Manimal Vampiro, the Peacemakers, folks.
I am anything but biased. I'm just truthful.
Coming up in just a moment, so don't go anywhere, because we are getting ready to watch a double title match as the AWWA United States Championship will
Gerald Morgan in the chat says, my team won, Dave.
Ramrock, the AWWA US Champion.
Oh.
Against the Thunder Mountain Heavyweight Champion, Victor Urson.
So-
Brian, tell us about the dominant streak Urson has been on.
We got a lot on the line here in this final match.
Title for title. Victor Urs is not one to back down from a fight in Thunder Mountain Wrestling since he's been champion.
Victor, back down from a fight. Are you kidding me? He goes out and intentionally finds them. He crosses the moat out of his castle and goes into the village and finds some poor victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event.
Matt Meinhardt says Dave Davies truthful. I don't know what he said it about. The mainstream Matt Meinhardt agrees with Dave Davies about something.
United States Championship and the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, yeah, Matt Meinhardt? I am nothing if not honest.
A lot of adjectives have been used to describe the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, honest not being one of them.
Yeah, handsome, good looking.
See what I mean?
Classy.
See what I mean? And here is the German Dread, the AWWA US Champion, the Ramrock.
The Ramrock, a man that I have nothing but respect for, but he is wrestling the War Bear. And that's, pun intended, a slightly different beast.
The War Bear Victor Ursus, despite how he may have won his title, has defended it like a true champion since he's been in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. He is not one that cares for the applause or the appeal of the fans. He is here to do a job, and he's done it very well this year.
Well, the difference between a Victor Ursus and a Bagu, Ursus never takes his eyes off the prize.
You're not wrong.
Ursus goes for the kill.
And Ursus is going to have his hands full the first time meeting the Ramrock, the first ever Super Vader champion on Thunder Mountain Wrestling, the Ramrock.
I know he don't want a fist bump for me because he ain't getting it. if Victor Ursus sees me affiliating with anybody else, that might be a bad day for me.
This promises to be the most intense matchup of the night. The War Bear versus the Ramrock.
Yeah, now this might be the biggest heavyweight title match we've ever had in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Because we've seen Ramrock get into bloody wars with Stud Bronson and others. And Victor Ursus has run ramp shot through this organization since he got here. Not even an ounce of resistance towards Victor Ursus. Oh boy. Hide your children. I have a feeling he might slam the table. I'm gonna get my water up. Trash is in the house, ready to watch. Yeah, this has the attention of all of the eyes of professional wrestling in the state of Arizona.
Introducing first, from the mountains of Germany, weighing in at 265 pounds.
Back and better than ever, Dave. Here we go.
United States Champion, the German Dread Ramrock.
She got a lot of batteries in that bag. My wife keeps a lot of batteries around the house too. Goes through them very quickly.
And introducing the opponents from the Badlands, weighing in at 290
oh boy.
pounds. He is the reigning, defending, the
most terrifying
wrestling heavyweight champion, the War Player.
What a final match we have here tonight.
I rarely agree with you, Dave, but you are absolutely right. The War Bear against the Ramrock. What is going to be the most intense match we've ever seen in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
There will be blood.
I think there is already. I think War Bear might have popped a blood vessel.
Oh man, oh man. There is some nasty intensity in this room right now. These two men aren't playing games. They're not screwing around. They are ready to go to absolute war.
Title for title matchup.
Somebody's going home beltless.
Senior official Travis
Besides
Martel.
me.
Of course, the official picked to work this match. And he says ring the bell with emphasis. Even he's intense right now.
Oh my goodness.
We got mainstream Matt Meinhardt in the chat says, let's go Ramrock.
There's there's going to be some mutual respect in there between these two. They're both title holders.
Both men jawing at each other right now. Neither one of them's going to back down.
When he first became champion, I didn't like it at all.
A lot of War Bear fans in the house.
But he's won every match clean since and defended his title.
It's the same guys that cheered for Chrissy Teigen after she called them idiots. And there's the German Dread also drawing some applause. But he turns his back on the War Bear and Ursus like a cat ready to pounce.
That is just a mistake you never want to make. I don't turn my back when he's in the room, much less in the ring.
Oh, and a chop early on from the War Bear to the Ramrock. That's just one of those things that the Ramrock invites. He laughs at pain. He's a big glutton for punishment, big bruise on the Ramrock's forehead. And let's see if that's going to be a target for the Warbear.
Well, you know, one of the things the Warbear likes to do is stare at his opponent's fans as he gives them a beating.
The Ramrock trying to get Ursus down, and this could do it. Look at that, 300 pounds of Ursus, no problem. A cover, but Ursus ready for that one.
Well, you think Ursus is going to work his way to that belt to give it up that easily? I think the Ramrock knows better than that. There is a giant bruise on his head, though.
I love the Ramrock. He is.
So here we go, Warbear. Ramrock sizing each other up. Ramrock won the first exchange. A duck from Warbear and a big clothesline from Ursus.
Nasty clothesline.
Oh, and another one from Ursus.
I can't believe that ring is supporting this.
Oh, and Ursus trying to return the favor. Ramrock 260 pounds from the mat. And a cover and still no count, 2 pinfalls, and not even a 1 count in this match.
No. I mean, both these men are too strong.
Well, our inaugural Super Vader champion versus our
champ
both
versus
of them.
champ.
I'll tell you what, Dave. This match already starting off how believing in the hype.
Again, we're just getting started here. There will be blood by the time we're done here.
Chops everywhere. Ursus and Ramrock testing each other's toughness. It stings. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's just a different sound coming out of these guys when they hit each other.
And every time Warbear's sitting in the turnbuckle, he moves the ring. That's how big Victor Ursus is.
Oh, my friends, he's not exaggerating. The ring actually just moved 2 inches over to our right.
Ursus on the second rope and a big spear from the Ramrock.
Oh, when you see heavyweights going off the ropes, oh my goodness.
The big old tough spear from the Ramrock. And now Ursus to the outside. There is the mental of a champion. That could have been a 3 count, but he's able to roll outside the ring.
The Ramrock using that German efficiency to take the upper hand in this match. And Ursus is trying to gather his wits. And probably some skulls if he can find them.
Oh, and Ursus Ramrock not allowing Ursus to breathe. And here we go, another in the crowd moment. Security trying to get over there as quickly as possible. There has been some security training going on lately in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Looks like they still need some more.
Well, you can train for situations, but you can't train to get in the middle of those two animals.
Now, how do you pull 600 pounds away from each other?
That's trying to kill. Yeah, that's trying to kill each other.
Oh, and right into the guardrail goes Ursus's face. And the Ramrock slapping hands with Bubba Josh. First Bubba Josh signing.
Ursus doesn't know where he is. Ursus is trying to fight invisible people.
Ursus able to gather himself to deliver a double chop to the throat of the Ramrock, and boom! Right to the top of Ramrock's head with the double axe handle.
And the Ramrock is down. I don't know what Ursus is yelling about. I don't even know. I don't even know if he speaks English, to be honest with you.
They're going over the merch table. Victor Ursus shot to the midsection of the Ramrock. Oh, the disrespect from Ursus pouring that adult beverage on him.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs. He wanted some libations before he continues the slaughter. What's he doing now?
He's got the Thunder Mountain Wrestling sign with the menu on it, and the Warbear right to the back of the Ramrock.
Nasty business over there. Again, we can't see. They're stuck in the crowd. They are just making their way around this very large gymnasium, handing out each other beatings.
Still these fighting outside folks. You can't really see what's going on, but a lot of fighting into the crowd. Security is getting the crowd out of there, so good crowd control from the security, but we got to have head referee Travis Martella bring this right back into the ring.
Don Carlos getting the kids out of there, finally doing something.
Wait, the soldiers are jumping Ursus!
Ursus threw away 5 soldiers like they weren't even there.
Ramrock just threw Ursus into the bleachers.
Oh, man. I don't know if this is a door that the Ramrock wants to open.
Taking care of the War Bear there.
A USA chants rung out.
This place
I think
is
they're trying to chant for the Ramrock, but the Ramrock very proudly German. So
Ursus is doing his best Dave Davies to walk around stealing people's drinks.
Ursus trying to get away from that area. Look. Fans, watch out.
And here we go. They fought back to us.
Get out of the way.
And now we can kind of see what's going on right now. Victor Ursus and the Ramrock fighting each other right behind us. Watch out, Dave. Ursus doesn't like you already. And there goes the Ramrock slamming Ursus into our table.
Saved the drink.
They're trashing that Ramrock.
Oh, no. A trash can right to the back of Victor Ursus.
Oh, they're coming here.
I'm just happy I was able to save my beverage
Clear our stuff.
before he put it.
He's a professional.
I am a professional. What is the question?
And back towards the ring go Ursus and the Ramrock.
Man, oh man, they have made their way through every inch of this gymnasium. They're offering the Ramrock chairs.
Oh, Ramrock, he's got ill intentions trying to send Ursus over with a suplex. No dice. And Ursus is going to counter it. Ramrock on that very hard surface goes back first.
Much like with the Lord, there is no forgiveness on that floor.
Huge credit to senior
That's
official referee
the opposite of what's supposed to
That's
take.
not what they told me.
You're a special breed, Dave. You're a special breed,
When
brother.
the stakes are this high, 2 titles on the line, you cannot let it end over something like a count out.
So it looks like we should have had a double count out about a little bit ago, but Travis Martel not interested in counting to 10 tonight.
You don't give away belts on technicalities.
Doing a great job.
You give away belts for victories. Uh-oh.
Oh, what's Ursus
Every
going to
time
do?
the
I didn't
apron
know this
goes
was. I didn't know this was a Super Vader with no disqualification. Ursus with the kendo sticks.
Oh, he's hitting the
Ah.
with it better than me.
Look at that psychopath.
Are you just now realizing this? And Ursus,
Ursus. The
very
Ramrock is
proud of
worn him
himself
out.
after that one. Breaks the kendo stick with one shot.
Beat him with that kendo stick, and now he's crossing it across his throat.
Ursus going to choke out the Ramrock in front of the fans.
I hope the Ramrock enjoyed his belt and his life.
Choked the life out of the Ramrock.
Joyce Potter in the chat says, let's go Ramrock. He needs all the help he can get right now. Ursus in complete control of this one.
Yeah, the fans showing all that adoration they have for this guy. That's your champ. Show some respect.
And now a shot to the
Oh, there we go. Ramrock trying to fight back against Victor Ursus now. Ramrock's got him up and on the steel guardrail. Ramrock
off that barricade.
doing a great job. Unfortunately, there's no pins outside. They got to get into this ring and start having a wrestling match.
I think wrestling went out the window a long time ago with this one.
You're not wrong. And as soon as I say that, Ramrock does send Victor Ursus back into the ring. Ursus looks like he's going to get to his feet. He's going to beat Ramrock before he can get to his feet.
Yeah, smart aggression by Ursus. Oh, look, security can do something.
Wrestling we're gonna see versus
What's that?
So,
Oh, they actually pulled the apron ring out. Security actually did something tonight. Congratulations.
Joyce
Hope
Potter
he got
back.
paid
And
well.
then the chat says, yeah, and there we go. This did dislocate the knee of BGT earlier. We'll have to see how this affects the Ramrock. Very gingerly on it, but he is able to put weight. Knee still intact for the Ramrock.
Oh, and this is where Ursus goes for the kill. I've seen this story before. I know the ending of this book.
Couple back splashes by the Warbear Victor Ursus, and a third one sends Ramrock down to the second turnbuckle. Ursus, he's got him up, and big sidewalk slam. That could do it, especially after the beating these two just took outside. 1, 2, just up.
Oh, I thought it was Ursus had that look on his face. He's like that look of victory. But again, with those belts on the line, Ramrock would rather die than give up that belt.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what.
And he is bruised up.
These men deserve even more respect from me. They have
Victor Ursus has Ramrock on the second rope. Travis Martel trying to get him off.
I mean, that's the thing with Thunder Mountain Wrestling. We have wrestlers, and then we have the War Bear. He is something different.
Showing it right now, and you hear that War Bear saying, what do you got to say now to these fans? But as you said, Dave, not in a Bagoo way. He keeps his eye on the prize and goes right back after Ramrock. And Ramrock...
he loves it when people root against him. I'll tell you that much.
European uppercut from the Ramrock. Oh, Ursus got him up! And a big slam! That's going to be in! 2... Oh, Ramrock able to kick out.
How?
15-16.
We have never seen an opponent recover from that slam from the War Bear. That ends everybody.
I don't know how Ramrock found it. That was pure instinct.
So Ramrock, heart and guts kicking out of that one, but Victor Ursus still on top of this matchup. The main event in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Title for title. Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. AWWA U.S. Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Well, you know, I don't know what goes through a guy like Ursus's brain, but if he's got to have a slight amount of doubt after throwing that slam on him and him not being out of there. He's gonna be like, what is this thing?
All you can do in this situation is continue to inflict pain and hope something connects for the 3, but Ursus runs face first in that turnbuckle. Ramrock sends him again face first into that turnbuckle, and now shoulder blocks to the midsection of Victor Ursus.
If Ursus were to lose this match, I don't know what I would do with myself.
Ramrock wants bad things to happen to Ursus as he sends him up to the top turnbuckle, and a shot to the face to keep him dazed. Victor Ursus trying to come to. Ramrock, what are they trying to do? Ursus tried to get out of that one. Ramrock setting him back up. More shots from the Ramrock days. Victor Ursus, he's got to know where he's at.
He's trying to take him for a ride.
And Ramrock trying to get Ursus over. Ramrock slips and falls. And now trying to different tactics, and he's able to get Ursus over.
He actually got Ursus airborne on that.
Mainstream Matt Meinhardt back in the chat says, let's go Ramrock. Our Cool FM live chat. Our Cool FM live chat definitely in favor of the Ramrock. Oh, Travis Martel now trying to count to 10. What an interesting time in the match to do it.
Does he know how to count to 10? That's a better question.
I don't think so.
He has service to education.
He's had a couple of chances to do it, and man, I'll tell you what, both these men look like they are exhausted. And now he's gotten to 5.
And then he's go past him, he'll have to take off his shoes.
There's something about the number 5 that's usually the audio cue where wrestlers come to. Ramrock trying to get to his feet. There's the 8 count. Ramrock is to his feet. Now Ursus follows suit. Ursus, the first shot. Ramrock answers back.
Oh, these guys are literally fighting to the death.
Yeah, and another one. And another one. And it looks like Ramrock's going to win the exchange. Big clothesline to Ursus. And the German Dread feeling it now from this Fort Huachuca crowd.
Oh, and the Ramrock is taking the upper hand and again in a grueling match. This match is so grueling that Oliver Twist asked for more of it at dinner.
Did you just give
Ramrock trying to get Ursus up to his feet, sizing him up. Ursus, no, ducks it. The German Dread with the German suplex.
Really? Really? The German suplex?
Ramrock starting to get an intensity to his eyes, finally shaking those cobwebs off, like you said, Dave, earlier on a street fight, but now the Ramrock in full focus and full control.
Yeah, and this, for the first time in Thunder Mountain Wrestling's history, we are seeing Ursus in a bad way.
Ramrock looking forward, Ursus to his feet. He is so dazed. Oh, and the DOS boot is blocked by Travis Martel. And Ursus clotheslines the referee.
Well,
now what's going to happen? Ramrock in complete control. That's such a smart move as DOS boot sends Ursus down. Ursus knew he was in trouble, and he attacked the ref instead.
Unfortunately, Martel is out. And so nothing that the Ramrock's doing means anything.
Toys Potter says, come on, Ramrock, you got this, and he did have it. As Noah, our ring announcer, was saying, he got a 10 count on that one. And now Ramrock has to try to wake up the referee, and as he does that, Victor Ursus will be able to come back to his feet. Look at that, he's doing it with a chair.
What did we say? You can't turn your back on the War Bear, and Ramrock's about to figure out why.
What the? Will Kennedy from out of nowhere! Will Kennedy! He grabbed the chair from Ursus! And Will Kennedy! A shot to the Ramrock! He's going to try to clothesline Ursus, but no! That's go right to the chair! A broken eagle, a blood eagle! Ursus has the cover. 1, 2, 3, it's over! Ursus wins the new belt and retains his Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
What a match we had there. But are you surprised, really, that the War Bear is walking out of there the winner? Because I am not.
The War Bear with that 6th sense, the eyes in the back of his head, was ready for Will Kennedy and everything he provided. Will Kennedy, the errant shot to the Ramrock, and Victor Ursus, now the second double champion we have in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
This is exactly why you're never friends with the Foundation. Because even when they try, they screw it up.
I'm still not sold. That's not what Will Kennedy had in mind when he came out here.
Either way, the War Bear, double champ.
Mainstream Matt Meinhardt in the chat says, wow, absolutely. And there is your double champion, the War Bear, victorious over the Ramrock. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. That's going to do it for Dave Davies, the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, and me, Paul Corder. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Thunder Mountain Wrestling's Base Brawl.
Hold on, he's talking to us.
On accident. There's nothing we can do about that. Yet again, the War Bear has done it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight.